What's going on, fellas, ladies? Welcome to Pops and the Henry Brothers Podcast. We are your hosts. This is my brother Patrick. This is my pops, Patrick Sr.
What's up, guys?
And y'all know how we get down. We're waiting on people to come in, so let's make it.
Let's get it popping. I hope everybody's having an awesome New Year so far. I hope the weekend's been good for everybody. Hope everybody's ready for some football. Are you ready for some football? Remember that old commercial? Monday night party! Hey! I did.
I don't
Ready?
I don't
Oh, no, not in this one yet. Ready to get the good time started.
Okay, but I'm not seeing
Hank Williams Jr. You remember Pop?
Yeah. I miss him, though. I miss him.
Yeah. Anyway, what now?
But the ladies doing good, too, now. Don't get me wrong, but...
Yeah, they did.
But Junior was...
Okay, I see.
Junior got it.
I had to find it.
Junior he'd be growling with the song.
Yeah.
Did you find the live?
I'm trying.
You got to back out of there and back all the way out and go back in. No, you got to...
We're gonna start tagging some folks also. And make sure you turn your volume down over there. Papa Bear.
Mine's all the way down, bro. That ain't me.
Shit.
Pops, that is your phone.
That is my phone. Came back up. It came back up.
And we're gonna start tagging some folks. Hope everybody's doing good.
What is that sound like that?
Guys, we are at the conference championship games. Guys, we're somebody's about to win a conference championship for AFC and NFC. You all right over there, Pops? You said whoop-de-doo like you was kind of mad.
Oh, ain't nobody excited about that.
Oh, he's real mad right now.
No, I'm not mad.
He's super duper mad right
I'm
now.
just saying it's gonna be a good Super Bowl, but it ain't gonna be exciting. I mean, it'll be alright.
It's gonna be one of the best Super Bowls.
No, it's not. What's up, Carlos?
If only Dallas could
What's
be
going
there.
on?
My man Chris, what's going on, bro?
Dallas can't seem to get right for nothing.
Daddy!
They will eventually.
Go!
Nothing yet. You always do this 5 seconds.
Okay, well, let me stop. I got it, go. Go.
Yeah, guys, what's going on? Y'all know the routine. We're just waiting on everybody to come in.
Ask Travis if we have one.
Yeah, you can have one. And we're just waiting on everybody to come in. And y'all know how we get down, man. Let's make it.
Let's have ourselves a good time right now and let's talk about this stuff.
Cuzzo Tony, a.k.a. Michelangelo, is in the building. What's going on, cuz?
What's up, nephew?
Hope everything all right, brother.
Hey, I heard about the job, my man. Ups, man. Congrats, man. Congrats. He got his job back.
Oh, that's what's up, cuz. Congratulations, man.
Oh, Tony?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on, Chris?
All I'm saying is much love, bro. Much love.
Chris Garcia in the building. What's going on, Chris?
What's going on?
What's up, Chris? What's up, my man?
I think we can get y'all on today now, if y'all want to come on, and especially if you want to talk to a particular person on the show, you know.
That you didn't get to talk to last week.
I don't know.
Just
Somebody that's a
saying.
Dallas fan, you know, that y'all wanted to talk to but couldn't, you know.
Just saying.
Hey, Chris, you and I got to get together, man. I got to get you on my profile, man. You got to
Don't try to suck up there.
No, stop.
Oh, now you trying to suck up a little bit.
I'm so we ain't friends on Facebook. I will listen. Chris, send me a
Snap.
so we can look up, bro, and we can talk a little bit. What's going on, my man?
Where's that sound coming from? You got your phone up?
We ain't friends on Facebook. Let's fix that, okay, bro?
You might be picking that up from in there. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
What's up, Ron?
What's going on, Ryan? Ron Thomas in the building. Ron says, add me in ASAP.
So that's what we're going to do, guys. If you give us about 3 or 4 minutes, I am going to put a link in the comments. And that link is going to be how you can be added to the
Does everybody want to talk to Papa now? Let him come. I'm sitting back in my chair chilling. So come on, bring it.
Yeah, man. The link is you gonna set the link in now. Whenever y'all want to come in, you can. Instead of us just sending you the invite.
Put out and don't forget to subscribe, y'all. We gotta address that a little bit more. You guys make sure y'all spread that gospel for us, okay? I guess they're gonna put it up where y'all can see it, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, most
I
definitely.
think they already subscribed, but
I mean, I told them to spread it for us.
All right, the link is
Pause, but you know what I'm saying.
I put the link in the comments, guys.
What's up, Kevin?
It's StreamYard.com/ and then a bunch of letters and numbers. So I'm gonna try to post it in the comments several times. Hopefully, as I was saying before, hopefully everybody's weekend's going good. Let us know how the mix is with the voices and with the music.
Capricia, what's going on?
What's up, Capricia? Go Steelers.
What's up, Steelers? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Capricia says, "Hey, fellas."
Hello.
Y'all know the routine. We just waiting on everybody to come in. Y'all know how we do it. Let's make it.
I am going to put this link in the comments, and then as soon as I put this link, I'm gonna tag some folks.
And we also tagging folks. And if y'all can tag anybody that we ain't thinking of, tag them in the comments. Get them in here.
Come on in the house and let's talk.
Cause
Tell Pop about it.
it's AFC.
Tell Pop about what's troubling you.
It's AFC Championship and NFC Championship weekend. So this is it, guys and dolls. Whoever wins this goes to the Super Bowl.
Let Miss Evelyn say hello now.
Hey, Miss Evelyn.
How you doing, Miss Evelyn?
How you doing?
Keep the light on for me.
The StreamYard link is in the comments, guys. So if you want to come on, just hit the link. And we'll get you backstage, and then we'll get ready to get you.
Hey, baby.
All right, so this is what I'm gonna do, guys.
Capricia said, right, I'm digging the vibe. Appreciate that, Capricia. Yeah, we're trying to upgrade and get better each year. You know how we do. We've been doing this for like, 8 years now? Something like that.
Let us know what we can do to improve it. We're open for some suggestions.
All right, guys.
Get ready to go into the 9th year.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm doing, guys. If you see on the screen where you normally see Pops and Henry Brothers, I replace that with that link. And you can copy that link or go to that link, and I'll leave it up for a few minutes before I change it back. And it's also in the comments on Facebook.
Yeah.
So go.
And also our YouTube channel is down in the comments at Pops the Henry Brothers 1997. So if you haven't subscribed, please go subscribe to our channel.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
I got one already.
Miss Evelyn, we're doing good. We're
doing good, thank you. Ron figured out how to get on the link. Look at him, hot dog.
Well, of course, I mean.
Oh, he can't wait. Look at him.
This is the man.
Ron knows how to get on a lot of podcasts.
Yes.
No.
And this is the link that
I gotta say this. And the only reason I'm saying this because Ron, my boy, and I'm gonna say it before you get on here. That way I can enjoy the laugh before I have to hear about it when you get back on. Look at him laugh. Look. Ron is the only person I know that's got every social media platform without an email. I think you're supposed to have an email.
I think he has an email. He probably just.
I'm just joking.
He has to have an email.
All right. Let me go ahead and hear this now. I'm gonna get Ron on. I'm gonna hear about it now.
Thank you very much.
What's up, Ron?
What's up?
You gotta have an email to have Facebook, Instagram.
Ron, please tell me you got an email. You just probably.
I'm just joking, Ron. I'm just joking, man.
Tell him get off you, man. Say get off me. Don't be scared.
You already started BS. You already.
I mean, we do what we can, man.
My brother,
Oh man, we do what we can,
Second.
You can't wait to talk to Pop to you. Come on, man. Talk to Papa, man. Come on, talk to me, man.
I love you.
I know you do, man. I love you too, man.
What happened, baby?
What happened, baby?
Capricia.
You've been talking so much junk about the Pittsburgh Steelers.
did. He talked a lot of John. We ended up in the same place. We lived at the same time. All sitting on the same couch. Travis was there a little bit sooner, but we was all on the same couch.
Oh, Negro, you was there the next week. What are you talking about?
A week, man. It's a week sooner, right? A week later. What is a week later, Pops? A week later.
We last one.
Hey, that's all different.
Go ahead, Ryan.
Yeah, man.
You still going to the Super Bowl this year?
Rest record.
Listen, I'm gonna watch it at TV. I'm answering your question.
What? You still gonna get tickets?
Yeah, I'm going to see the Cowboys. Chris Garcia, what's up? As Pops, Ron say, Ron has
He ain't doing, man.
Go ahead, Ron. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Ron.
Third.
Go back Cowboys.
Say it now.
What do you mean? I'm still here, bro. Baby, I'm still here. Chris still here.
Compression
Y'all
talking
not
about
in the-
That's all right. Is that your last question?
Capricia.
Is that your last question?
Pop,
Yeah.
you got your spot right here on the couch.
Capricia, I was going to ask you what you
He's
meant by
talking,
that.
man. He's talking.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Ron.
Pop,
Mm-hmm. You want? Can I answer now?
yeah.
Ron, he ain't got an answer, Ron. That's why he don't have an answer.
I do have an answer. What?
You ain't got the answer, Sway.
Let me answer, guys.
Wait a minute. Let me get my popcorn ready for this.
That bag is
It ain't gonna take long, buddy.
Yes, it will.
No more.
You still
Hey.
just.
How they say it? How they say it? What have happened was,
Oh my goodness.
look, man. Yeah, but you know what? Next year, man, we came close, but defense.
You came close
Yeah, I mean,
to the Super Bowl?
let me answer my
Okay.
question.
Go ahead. I was about to say.
Everybody want to talk to Pop so bad they won't even give me a chance to even answer the questions.
Yo, Dennis Holmes in the building. What's up, Dennis?
What's up, Dennis? Well, one,
You said, what's
the
up,
main
bro?
thing is
What's
this.
up? What's up,
everybody in the NFL, we were looking good, bro. And we had home advantage. Wait a minute now, let me answer. Now, you gotta, everything I said is the truth right now, right, Ron? We looking good, we have home advantage. But you know what happened? We just didn't push through, bro. Hey, no running game. Now, this is what me and all of us talked about at the beginning of the year. You know, when they got rid of Zeke Elliott, I told y'all, that's a bad thing. No running game. We had a couple people out on the line. No defense came to play. We're missing our number one cornerback and our number two linebacker. Hey, and Mike McCarthy, he wasn't tuned in. He just went, and Dan Quinn, he didn't come to play either. He didn't put those defensive people where they need to be. So bottom line is, next year we'll come back again and we're gonna fix this. But hey, I gotta tell you something. I love my Cowboys. Every year we're in the playoff. I love my Cowboys, man.
Okay, you finished?
Yeah, I'm finished. But them the question you asked me.
Wait a minute. Dan Quinn might be going back to Seattle.
Well, he might be, but it ain't gonna be no loss for us because he didn't do nothing in the Super Bowl. But I want him to come back. He said he's not going anywhere. I know everybody's saying, but he said himself he's not going anywhere. Now he said that last year he didn't go. Just remember I said that. He said
That would be a
loss.
loss for y'all, though. It would. Yo, he had your defense in the tops, Dad.
He had our defense locked, but he didn't do his job that day.
He ain't doing and doing that.
Wait a minute. He's over the defense. Our defense could stop a nosebleed.
Yeah, I'm talking about
Right, Ron? Am I lying? What? Our defense could stop a nosebleed.
in that game.
We talking about the playoffs.
Yeah,
man.
one game.
Forget about the other games.
Pop,
Yeah.
I finna say this.
I'm here, bro. I'm listening to you, bro. You don't want to hear the truth, bro, do you?
Capricia Taylor said, so bottom line, Pops, you saying your whole team didn't show up?
No, I ain't gonna say the whole team because Dak Prescott did this thing. Because of Dak Prescott, the reason we stayed in like we did. I know a lot of you want to put that on Dak Prescott, but the quarterback is the head man. If something go down, quarterback get blamed for it. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. Look at Dak's record. He played better than any quarterback in the NFL of the regular season. Now playoff, we got to punch through that thing. So we gonna figure out what's going on.
Playoffs.
But you asking me, Am I sticking behind my team? When you look at what we accomplished this year, we won our division. We're the champion of our division. All we had to do is just click through. But guys, you know what? I'm all right. We didn't win, but you know what? It ain't the end of the world. It's just a game.
Hey, Dennis, is that better than surround sound?
Hey, Deborah.
Now,
What's going on, Deborah?
now, Cowboy fans will not overlook people, right, Pop?
But wait a minute. Let me say something to you before you keep forgetting. Dallas Cowboys ain't the only one that didn't make it to the playoff. Hello?
He's talking about
I know, but let me answer now.
Look, wait,
But wait a minute, Ron. Let me answer this. You cut me off, okay? Let's do this back and forth. You gotta remember.
He's a little touchy today, Ron.
No, I'm not. Come on. Y'all don't want me to talk to
Go
me,
ahead,
Ron?
Miles. Go ahead.
See, they want me to be upset, Ron, but I'm not. I look like I'm taking it better than y'all. And I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. But the bottom line is
Can you
this.
say hello to Deborah real quick?
Hey, Deborah, how you doing?
Hey, Deborah.
Deborah, listen what I'm going to tell him. It was just the playoff. Nobody died, praise God. Everybody still gets to come back and try again. If first you don't succeed, Ron, finish it up for me. If first you don't succeed, try again. Look, Dallas Cowboys were the only team that didn't make it to the playoff. I know y'all want to keep talking about us because we're irrelevant. Did I say that right?
Yeah, you said it right. You're irrelevant. You said it right.
Anyway, the bottom line is this
Relevant.
here.
But I get what you're saying.
The bottom line is this right here. Ron, we didn't make it. But hey, I'll take going to the playoff any day than not never making it. What was the Atlanta Falcons? Since you're doing all that lip talking, what was the Atlanta Falcons? Wait a minute. What was Atlanta Falcons?
Second,
Oh, you didn't answer my question now.
I need another one.
Take, give.
Might not be cold.
Bro, answer the question, then I answer yours. What was Atlanta Falcons? Oh, it's like that.
can I finish my question? Well,
I was answering your question you asked me.
One more than three. You got
I
lucky.
got another
The other
question.
one's-
Oh, okay. The second one of my question. Go ahead.
Like that one
As
last.
a Dallas Cowboy fan,
Thursday, man.
Okay. Now hold on, Pat. Y'all talking while the man's talking.
Go ahead.
you, as a Dallas Cowboy fan, if you keep on doing
For life, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
you keep on overlook these teams when you got to play
Yeah.
in the playoff.
And let me
Okay,
insert.
well,
Hold on for a second. Let me insert some comments real quick because we got.
What else I forget?
I know, but you won't forget. Trust me.
No. Let me go.
We just got to
cut me off.
Go ahead and answer. We'll get.
All right, go ahead.
You do that anytime,
We're
bro.
gonna go through the comments in a second,
Sorry about
guys.
that, guys. Go ahead.
Now we gonna go to the comments after I say this.
Go ahead.
I don't overlook anyone, but I just got confidence in my team.
No,
No, wait a minute now. You asked the question, bro. Let me say my answer. You can't ask the question and then dictate the answer too now, bro. That ain't that kind of party. Come on now, play with Papa. I ain't got the answer, Sway. So the bottom line is this right here. You asked me that I overlooked him. I said no. You said, well, all you seem was a very confident person, and I'm DC for life. So all I'm telling you, if we didn't get it this year, we get it next year because the world. I mean, nobody died, and it'll be okay. It's just the game. These people going out there burning their jerseys, kicking and punching the TV, and the next day they gonna be, I gotta get money to get me another TV. That's crazy.
All right. We got.
Look, Ron, we'll be okay. The confidence you see, that's a real fan. You gonna never ain't gonna put the Cowboys down, bro. We did too much good to be putting them down. We be there every year we in the playoff. Where was the Atlanta Falcons?
All right, Ron. Before you answer that, Chris Garcia said, "Bruh, the defense ain't gonna play for your offense when he threw 2 interceptions in the first half." And then Chris goes on to say,
To my Dak Prescott.
Yeah, Pop got more excuses than LeBron fans. And then Deborah says Atlanta Falcons are always going to be known as the 28-3 team.
And see, Deborah, I thought we was cool, man. Like, I tried to give you love when you came in here, and you came at me wrong already. What is going on, bro? Now, see? San Francisco gonna get that ass now. And we're gonna be right back on this next week. So you know.
I'm putting the link up again if anybody else wants to get in.
I think you got another question.
And we're rebuilding right now, so.
okay. How you like
That's the
Green
difference.
Bay, huh?
What you mean?
You told me, Travis, and Nate, y'all would have beat Green Bay. What happened, baby?
No running game. Now listen, I'm answering your question. No running game. No defense play, and only one receiver. One good receiver. But guess what? We'll fix that. We're going to fix it. But if you ask me what I think about Green Bay, I don't, because I'm not a Green Bay fan. That was an easy one.
All right. So, Pops, I can't recall.
Oh, you asking me a question, man?
No, I'm just making a statement now. Pops, I can't.
You asking a question, make a statement.
I'm making a statement.
Listen.
Ron and everybody in the group can attest to this.
The Ron just said that.
The games that you lost this regular season, I remember specifically you saying, "Oh, the Cardinals ain't gonna be nothing," or
so did you.
Seahawks ain't gonna be.
Did you.
Or blah blah blah, so on and so forth. Now, my stance on those teams always were we should beat those teams, but never did I.
The same thing.
No, you didn't. I always said, yeah, we should beat those teams, but I've never gone on record and made a statement like Pops and said, man, them teams ain't that. Man, we the Dallas Cowboys.
We've already beaten them.
We've already beaten them teams. Am I right?
That was the truth. It was the truth.
No, because you lost to those teams.
No. When I said we've already beat, we have already beat.
No, he was saying like we've already beat them. Like we just ain't played them yet, but they already beat.
Yeah, that's what.
No, that ain't what I that is.
But guys, chime in on this. Do y'all remember Pop saying those about those teams?
Y'all just set me up, and I ain't gonna say anything to defend myself. What kind of show is this?
No, that's what you said.
You just said, I said, we gonna do this on the podcast. No, that ain't what I said. That ain't what I said. I said we've already done beat them before.
All right, Ron saying something.
Ron, you got a lot to say. Come on, Ron, talk.
Ron, before you say what you're gonna say, Ron, remember,
Patrick, let him talk.
Pops is touchy today, so.
Hey, Pop is good. They want me to be touchy guy, but I'm not. You can see my attitude. I'm good. I just want you to.
You know better than I thought you would.
Take your time, swallow, and talk.
Pause.
I know pause.
Wait a minute, pause. That's a big pause.
Listen. Pop is telling you gargling your words, man. Swallow. Come on now.
Pause.
Swallow.
Finish.
Have you ever been swallowed up? Swallow.
Don't do that, Travis.
Come on, man. I told you leave that guy alone, man.
Do it, man.
Y'all don't like that?
Go ahead, Ron.
Hey, you said that a while ago. You don't mind to ask that question.
You told us.
So I'm not doing this with you. You said the same thing a while ago. I'm not doing that. You asked a question. I gave you an answer. Now you want to start over again. Give somebody else a chance to talk. Next.
He's not finished with the discourse yet, Pops.
Ron, you know he said that a while ago. Ron, I'm playing.
I want to hear what you got to say, Ron.
He gonna say the same thing.
You told us.
See, nigga?
No, all joking aside.
No, it ain't. Go ahead.
You told us you was going to beat Green Bay Packers.
You did. You did.
Yes, I said that, yeah. And I really meant I believed it. Now what?
You looking for
Wait a minute, now you can't get into what he's saying. You want to jump me, tell him to be quiet, and then you can go ahead.
Yes, sir.
My God, man. He hate us. He want to talk so much. He won't even give you a chance to talk, Ron. What is that?
So did y'all beat the Green Bay Packers?
Okay, let me ask you. Did you not see the playoff game?
Oh, I see it.
Well, why would you ask me something you already know?
You want to read that comment?
No, I'm going to tell you why you're doing that. Right now, you got nothing better to do, and you just want to play with words.
Hey,
Okay, let me ask you a question. Wait a minute, let me ask you a question. You said did we beat Green Bay Packers? Let me ask you a question first, you can go on. You said did we beat Green Bay Packers? Yes, we beat them. Now, see? Stop asking questions you already know.
No, you didn't. You didn't beat them.
I just did. Okay, you didn't get it. Go. You kept asking me something you already know.
That's sarcastic.
And I'll just, yeah, that's it. He know what I know what I'm doing. You keep asking him, so yeah, we beat him.
Okay, Pops, and Chris Garcia says, Pop says the whole NFL was scared of the Cowboys. Meanwhile,
Hold on.
Let him finish the comment.
Let him finish the comment.
Don't say it. Let me finish the comment. Gosh, and then you can interfere. Let me finish.
Chris said, cut one off.
No, Pops.
You just raked me over the coals for interfering.
All right, Chris Garcia says, Pop said the whole NFL was scared of the Cowboys. Meanwhile, a 7th seed eliminated them. Ain't nobody scared of Dak.
Okay, now let me answer. I hate to say it to your brother, but you're lying. I never said everybody was scared of us. Nobody heard me say that. I said the Cowboys was ready. Never did I say everybody scared of the Cowboys. I never said that. Guys, I know y'all want to have fun. Come on, man, stop.
Sorry.
Y'all want to have fun, but be straight with me now. Don't play with me like that. I didn't look at y'all and say everybody's scared of us. I didn't say that.
Right.
I said Cowboys are ready, and they were ready. They were one of the most winning teams in the NFL. So, Chris, when you start saying that, I said everybody was scared. Keep that to yourself, because I didn't tell you that.
Yeah, they was ready to go home.
I didn't tell you that, bro.
Ready to go home.
I seem like you did say that, Pops.
Yeah, well, of course you would say.
Did he not say something?
Well, they said nobody want to see the Cowboys. That's what he said.
Well, it might have been worse.
Nobody did want to see it.
Meaning they're saying they scared of them.
No.
Yeah.
You
So
can't.
basically the same difference.
Everybody, even the media said,
Chris said, Chris said, say you did. You been bragging all year. Quit it. All y'all can attest to that nonsense.
Well, Chris, I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to say this to you. I want you to remember this, okay? Chris, I'm going to say that. I want you to remember this.
Hey, Chris, click the link. I'm sorry, Dad. Chris, click the link, man, if you want to come on, man.
Yeah.
And spread your opinion, dog. Come talk to Pops.
I think that's what he's doing.
Come talk to him.
Matter of fact, I'm going to put it up in the comments one more time.
God, I'm going to be quiet because everybody's talking and don't want me to talk. Now, you guys got to do this right now. If you're going to say something to me, let me rebuttal, okay?
I'm saying if you want to come on and spit his opinion,
Guys, this is what
everyone's watching.
That's disrespectful.
I'm sorry.
But guys, all I'm saying is this. I want you to talk to me, but you got to know that I got to talk to you back now. So if you're going to answer me questions, you don't want me to give you answers, don't ask me no questions. Let's do this right, back and forth. So, Chris, you want to talk some more? Come on. Put your bill down.
That's talking about here.
Put your bill down and let's talk. Come on. But I want to, come on, guys, stop this.
Somebody want Terry Crews was there.
Come on, let's be professional, okay? How about that? My God. Come on, guys, go ahead and talk.
That's Patrick, man.
My God, man. He's over my ear.
Ron, what'd you think about that?
That's a little touchy.
Everyone I'm not going to touch it. I just want y'all to understand this. If you expect me,
Go ahead, Paul.
if you expect me to change my mind about the Cowboys, it'll never happen. I'm a true fan. DC for life, baby. And I'm going to tell you something. Ain't much you guys got to go on. We didn't win the Super Bowl. Guess what? A lot of teams ain't going to the Super Bowl. So why Dallas over what you want to talk about?
Because a lot of teams wasn't the ones saying they're going to win the Super Bowl.
Everybody says that.
No.
Yeah, right.
Some teams are realistic.
No. Some people are realistic because they know their team ain't going to even get to the playoffs.
That's the point. That's what Red Road.
But I know we will.
No, you say you was going to win the Super Bowl though. It's different.
Yes. The only thing Triple Five Super Bowl was them.
And you said couldn't nobody stop y'all.
Well, you know what? Our record speaks for itself.
Yeah, I know.
Dak was the winningest quarterback in the NFL. Hey, believe it or not. Now,
The season, you mean?
playoff, we got to fix that, guys. I'm telling all the Dallas Cowboy fans, if you're looking, we got to fix that. I'm going to tell you something. Don't never go into a playoff game without a running game. I don't care what team it is. You ain't got a running game, it ain't going to work. And our defense didn't come to play. Dak was out there by himself because C.D. Lamb got upset from the first quarter. And I'm going to tell y'all something. They've been on TV all week long. And C.D., I'm going to repeat what C.D. said. Him and Dak is straight. That's one of his best friends. They wasn't fussing with each other. He got upset because he thought he should do better. It didn't have nothing to do with Dak Prescott. And a lot of you spreading that out, but that ain't what happened.
Pops, you know what I got to say about what you're talking about?
Chris Garcia said, who is we? Who's we?
You know what? If you're not a Dallas Cowboy fan, Christian ain't you.
Pops, you know what I got to say about what you're saying?
Everyone's watching.
You're going to love this one, Trap. You know what I got to say about what you're saying, Pops?
Go ahead, what you say, buddy. Go ahead, what you got to say.
Man, you come right out of a comic book.
Okay. He spent the whole time trying to find it. What do you want to do? We want to take all the bad off his team didn't make it and put all the bad on Nick O'Brien's team. I know what you're doing. But y'all know what? That's why you got quiet. He would have spent all this time trying to find something to say about the Cowboys. But his team didn't make it either. Straight up. The bottom line is this, regardless of what y'all want to say, we are the boys. And we're coming back next year.
Chris Garcia says Dak need to fix that shit.
And Dak can't do anything. He just the quarterback.
And Chris says, yeah, he was yelling at Dak, not the defense.
Well, you know what, Chris? All year long, even we was winning and not even losing, you had nothing but bad to say about that. Really? What you saying is going right by me. Until you start doing it right, what you saying is going right by me, bro. Anytime a man is doing good and you talk bad about him, you ain't got nothing good to say about it. And you call yourself a Cowboy fan. Yeah, I'm saying it.
Well, I think he's tired of losing.
Oh, no.
Hey, I think
when a man is doing good.
Okay, can I talk now for a second? You've been talking the whole time, dog. Don't do that.
So him you.
No. Now, what he's probably saying. Now, what he's probably said is.
Oh, you talking like Patrick? Now, what he probably
Okay,
saying?
I ain't even saying that. I'm saying it for myself.
God.
He's probably tired of losing in the playoffs. That's probably what Chris is tired of.
We need to go to another team.
No, you can't tell that man to go to another team.
That's my opinion.
But this is his team, though.
But did you just say you're tired?
But how can you tell him to go to another team?
It's called opinion.
If he's a fan,
It's called opinion.
yeah, but he's told you already.
It's called opinion.
But he's told you already he's a Dallas fan and he ain't going nowhere.
Well, so, yeah, a lot of people
Don't
say
mean he got like that either.
the bottom line is this right here, Chris. Chris knows we just
Right or wrong?
Chris knows we boys.
Don't mean
he knows good well I'm just going on because we're not doing that with each other. But the bottom line is this here, Chris. The way you talk about the Cowboys all season long, even when we win it, bro, that you don't even give Dak. You don't even give Dak his props. I don't know what your problem is with Dak, but it ain't football. It's something that's going on with you and Dak Prescott because Dak's a good guy, man. And when we was undefeated, you still said the same thing. You just don't like the guy. So excuse me for being ugly, okay? I'm sorry, but if you ain't gonna give a man props, I'll teach my boys and myself. If a man do something and he deserves props,
Nice. Go ahead, Pops.
if a man do something in front of us, give him his props, man. Don't belittle the man. A man, and you know what makes him
I mean,
mad?
what props are you going to give him, though? I'm just asking.
When a man doing good, say he's doing good. That's the only thing I'm saying. What's so wrong about that? Cause it's Dak Prescott.
Chris Garcia says next year is going to be the same result if Dak's the quarterback. Same old Cowboys for 30 years, especially if Jerry and the stronghold behind them we're definitely not winning anything.
Well, I'm gonna say this to you and all those people that think like you. You keep talking about if Jerry, but see, Jerry's got some age on him now, so we need to be careful how we put Jerry down. But Jerry trying his best to do the best he can. You know what? I'm all right with Jerry Jones. Now I know the Cowboys.
Of course you are.
Cowboys go to the playoffs every year, and yeah, I'm tired of them not winning the Super Bowl. I am. But guys, I'm not going to sit here and find people to point the finger at when I'm not the coach and I have no control of who they pick and who they don't pick. You keep saying that Dak not winning, they'll win. Dak won't win when they were losing. It ain't Dak's fault the Cowboys been losing for the last, 20 or 30 years?
It's mainly his fault.
The bottom line is just right here. Dak Prescott been there, 7 going on 8 years now. Because he only played the first year. Now, and he only got in that second year because Tony got hurt. All I'm telling y'all is this right here. You can't blame Dak Prescott for losing. All I can tell you is this. If he plays better than all the quarterbacks out there in the NFL this year, be it the regular season, well, who else you going to get the replacement if he plays better than him?
Pops, you gonna make me say it again?
Man,
Here we go.
Let me get this. Please let me get this.
All right, this is gonna take 5 seconds.
When your quarterback throws 2 interceptions, like I said he would, in the playoffs, I rest my case.
now let me tell you about your case. I never told you went through an interception, but I tell you what, he didn't have the highest ratio on interception shit like he did last year. Believe it or not, he still was under the best guy. The guys that win it, they had more interceptions than he did.
Dan, I think he got this for you.
And the bottom line is you run. He was throwing 3 interceptions, but it wasn't nothing like he did last year. And I'm sorry, brother. I know you wants to throw out on that, but Dak beat his ratio. He told you he was going to throw as many interceptions he did. He didn't. The guy improved this year, but you don't want to give him that one, do you?
Chris Garcia says, why is...
And a matter of fact, we're trying their best to get Dak Prescott.
Chris Garcia says...
And let's talk about that.
Hold on, wait.
Since Dak is on a good run, y'all trying everything y'all best to get him.
Hold on, Pops.
Okay, Pops.
You heard about that, dude.
Chris Garcia says, why does people outside of being Cowboys know what the problem is except for delusional Cowboy fans? Can you explain that, Pop?
Yeah, I can. When you don't like somebody, you make up stuff. There it is. Now come at me with something else. I'm ready for it.
Alright, hold on, y'all. Brandon Howard's in the building. What's going on, Brandon? Brandon says,
The whole show is about the Cowboys. I wonder why.
Let's give him a cheer. Give him a cheer real quick.
You gotta have some breaks in there now.
Yeah.
You just can't talk the whole time.
I know you feel like you're in the defensive, which you are,
What are
but
y'all doing?
No, what are you doing? I'm trying to say you
I
can't
told
talk.
y'all this. Y'all go and talk.
Hold on. I'm saying I'm trying to read the comment. You won't let me get the comment out. Hold on.
Yeah, but I was talking to somebody.
Yeah, but you can't talk the whole time, Dad.
in the meanwhile though, while you set
Brandon
it
says,
up,
Pops and Henry Brothers, January in Dallas begin. As usual, acknowledge me. What's going on, Brandon? You already acknowledged, brother.
You're acknowledged, Brandon. Good to see you,
I
man.
got nothing to say. Go ahead. I want y'all to pick.
Well,
Get it off y'all.
This is my response to
No,
Pops.
just go ahead.
This is my response to Pops.
You in your feelings, bro.
Right here.
That don't even make sense. It ain't serious. That's why I don't care. Go ahead. He said I was talking. That's when I stopped. Man, you did that earlier. What is the matter?
Sorry.
You trying to say, man, you come straight out of a comic book,
But
bro.
really, I know where I come from. They want to comic book. Go ahead.
Brother says, Pops, you in here calling people haters again? Just
Hold on. I never used the word hate at all today. Now let's do this right, Brandon. I didn't even use the word hate.
There we go again.
Come on now, don't do that.
Y'all ain't nothing but
If you want to talk about past tense, yes. But if you talking about this here, I ain't even used the word hate. You got something to say, brother? Go ahead and say and get it off your chest. I'm waiting. Come on with it.
There we go again.
Man,
Y'all ain't nothing but haters. You're fired. And you're
let's go. Huh? I can't hear what you're saying.
I said, is that you, Pop? That said
Is that me? Yes, that's me, bro. One and the only. I got him. Yeah.
we still try. We gotta talk to you.
When did it get to the point where I can't hear?
We gotta talk to you.
No. When did it get to where I can't hear it? See, you're trying to make fun of
What
that.
you saying was that you.
I was asking him, you doing all that? I said, yeah, that's me. Yeah. Y'all trying to do too much at one time. Take your time. Slow down. Guys, let me tell y'all what's happening right here. You guys are so excited to talk about my Cowboys. See, you ain't even taking time to breathe. And then I'm coming at you as fast as you coming back at me, and you don't like that. Take your time and slow down, and we can make this thing a little closer. Come on, man. Stop this, man.
Y'all ain't nothing but haters. You're fired. And you're
All right, Pops. All right.
Somebody got something they want to say? Well, I'm going to tell you guys something. You can sit here and call names, you can sit here and point fingers, you can sit here and put Cowboys down, but there ain't many teams out there compared to the Cowboys.
Hey, Chris said, what's
And your team, the team that you own,
what's the link?
you wish you could win like the Cowboys. When your team ain't even winning, but you gonna sit here and laugh and point fingers down the Cowboys. I don't see the logic in that. If your team ain't even winning, you should shut your mouth and go. You can't put the other team that's winning with it, and you're on a team that's not winning.
Hey, Chris, he finna put the link in the comments
I
section.
don't understand that, guy.
I just put it up again.
He just put it up, Chris, the link.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, I'm glad I said it. I meant that.
Hey, Brandon, the link is in the comment section if you want to join, too.
Y'all the one that talk all this junk at the during the season.
So did you?
Not really, Pops.
I remember us talking. Wait, I'm talking about something I know now.
All right.
I remember at the beginning of the year, you and Travis and Nate and myself was talking. Y'all was saying, Super Bowl, baby, we got our team. Yes, y'all did do this. Don't say you didn't, but you know you did.
I didn't say that.
Oh, my God. Ron, be honest.
No.
At the beginning of it,
I said we should win 11 to 12 games. That's what I said.
how many did you win?
Bro, we thought
How many did you win?
we thought the quarterback was
See, he got that too.
This ain't the time for deflecting.
It ain't no deflection. How many did you win?
Talk about us.
You see what I mean?
Listen, we're not talking about us.
Or you're not.
We're rebuilding.
So we can't talk about
Bro,
y'all.
listen what I'm saying.
Y'all started just like we
Yeah,
did.
you gotta
No, I'm not doing that. But you talk what you gotta say.
in order for somebody to talk, you gotta listen.
Go ahead and say that to what you try. You didn't answer my question.
Are you gonna stop?
See? You didn't answer my question.
I'm gonna answer his question. Let me talk. Are y'all hearing this?
Yeah, go ahead and be flat.
Okay, now you gonna let me talk?
Go ahead, I'm listening.
All right, you gotta listen, Dad. Like the whole time.
Answer my question.
Let me finish my whole statement before you say something. Now, obviously, Ryan, and everybody know we're rebuilding.
He had to know this
We
was
need a
gonna be like
quarterback. We
this.
thought we had a quarterback, but the quarterback didn't work out. Okay, fine, whatever. But now we're gonna get it right going forward. We got to. We got no choice. But this ain't about us. This is about Dallas. I'm not going to Super Bowl every year and what they was gonna do this year. This is about Dallas.
You had to know.
This ain't about us. So don't deflect to us. Answer about your Cowboys. That's what they want to know about.
See, here's the thing.
Stop deflecting.
See, here's the thing.
Y'all talking the same
You
thing.
had to know that this was coming, Pops. Last week,
I know it comes every podcast. I'm ready.
last week we couldn't do it because, you know, the invite
Kevin said,
portion was messed
when
up.
Pops finally exhales, can you read my comment?
Hell.
Now, here's the thing. Hold on for a second. Hold on.
I don't even want me to talk.
Hold on. Yes. Okay. Two things.
I don't want me to be bumping the rest of y'all team.
All right. First, two things. Okay, Travis. Two things. First of all, you have been talking pretty much the whole time, Pops. And the only reason we hadn't moved on and shifted gears yet is because this is not only is it fun, but it's also because you had to know this was coming. This would have happened last week if the invite aspect was working. Let me finish. But it was the inevitable was just delayed.
Who else we got backstage?
We about to be lit now.
We got Brandon, we got Chris. Oh man, this is finna be.
Already. What's going on, everybody?
If you guys don't ask the question, I'm
Wait a minute. Before we go though, we got to make sure we all talk in order, talk in turn, because
what's up, Chris?
It's gonna be heated today.
Yeah, and we all gotta let each other talk.
Yeah, and Pops.
What's going on? What's going on?
I know it's Tennessee, Pops, but listen.
What's up, Brandon?
Well, hold on, wait.
Okay.
Let's welcome Chris and Brandon to the show.
What's going on, Brandon? What's going on, Chris?
Brian, hold on.
Chris, Brandon, what's going on?
Hold on.
What up?
Let's welcome them.
What's up, Brandon? What's up? Come on in the house.
All right, now, Pops. I know you're on the defense, and
I'm on the defense.
No, because everybody's on you because
Nobody on me here in the camera.
Let them handle it.
Okay, all right. I tried.
They got it.
I tried.
I don't think this is personal. Y'all talking about the Cowboys, and I happen to be a Cowboy fan. It's the Cowboy fans y'all talking to, right? Or is it personal?
Look at Brandon's face.
No. Y'all, is it personal? Wait a minute. Is this personal or y'all talking about the Cowboy fans? Let me know that person. I know how to direct.
Look at Brandon's face.
Slow down. You guys think I'm
not going fast. I'm talking normal speed, Pops.
Every time I have talked, y'all were talking with me. Every time.
It's just about the team. It's not personal, man.
But I'm just saying, y'all said I'm doing all the talking, but y'all talking every time I'm talking. Let's do this.
So, who's gonna start?
Take that down, man. So we can see the people. Take that down.
Hang tight.
Man.
We gotta be able to see the people. Though.
Take that down, bro.
I think we got more than.
I want to see my people, man.
Yeah.
Let these people, let us see them.
Y'all got excuses. We can't see y'all right now.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on up there, man. I want to see you guys when you talk to me. That's what's going on here. So, if you will, please. I want to see your face when you talk to me, brothers. That's all. We got all kind of
How y'all doing this evening?
Not too bad. How about yourself?
We're great, man.
Man, I'm good to hear. Same thing here on vacation in Tennessee. And
you in Tennessee?
You're in Tennessee?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Okay.
But
That's what they call soda
y'all
pop.
on camera here,
We got you.
and we didn't get to do this last week.
Well, hold up, Brandon. Before
Wait.
we start, we gotta wait to Patch get this off screen. We can't even see y'all.
Brandon, wait a minute. We're trying to get Pat on board.
We're gonna wait until we get this off screen because I don't know how he's doing this right now.
Hold that thought, bro.
All right, go ahead.
Patrick, get this off
Come on,
screen.
man. Fix that.
All right, go ahead.
Now we good.
All right, now we're good. I don't know what Patrick's doing.
Who all we got in here? Okay. Go ahead, brother. We with you now. Come on,
All right, Brandon, go ahead.
I think he might be muted.
No.
Brandon, can you hear us?
Yeah, he's muted.
Yeah, he muted.
Not on our end.
Brandon, you hit mute on your end, I believe.
Okay. Y'all ready for conference championship weekend?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we're ready for it. How about you?
Absolutely.
Where did it go, Daddy?
Yeah, man. Who y'all thinking gonna pull it out this weekend? Just a quick. I know y'all gotta get in the picks and everything, but who y'all thinking gonna prevail just off the top of your head?
Well,
AFC, NFC.
Well, from ever since the playoffs start, my prediction was Ravens and Detroit, and Ravens win the whole thing, so I'm sticking to it.
I think they're gonna let the Lions win. One, because they have not won a championship, and two, they got to keep something going every year, and it would be a good narrative that Jared Goff beat his former coach who let him go, who traded him, and just out of the blue went and beat the Ravens. But I do see the Ravens. I do see them letting the Ravens win it in the next couple of years.
This is definitely Lamar Jackson's year. I don't see nobody stopping him.
I see the Ravens in San Francisco.
Yeah. But you'll be surprised because remember, this is sports entertainment. This is not sports.
Nah, I don't see nobody stopping Ravens this year.
All the stuff
Hey Brandon, that's why Brandon dropped his head.
all the stuff is rigged.
He know it's sports entertainment.
Everything is rigged.
Now,
Y'all got to prove me wrong. I don't see it.
You know
now,
better now. You know
could
better.
the Ravens go ahead and go ahead and take care of the teams and go ahead and win? Absolutely, but you know, part of me is like the fan in me is like.
And the Bills should have took care of the Chiefs last week.
Hold on, the
They blew
fan in me. Is like,
Just like that, Prescott. They gave up, but they never
the
put
fan in me is like, man, I'm excited to see what's gonna happen, to see which team's gonna come out, and which team's gonna prevail. But the other half of me, who knows, is like, I can see it going one or two ways based on, you know, what they want to put out there, what the narrative they want to push. So, I guess it depends. But what about you, Brandon, Chris? What y'all think?
Gotta make the screen bigger, Pep.
I'm out here doing my seasoning the chicken right now, but
Oh, you good, bro?
be,
You good?
I think it's gonna be me personally. I wouldn't want the Niners to win, but I think it's gonna be the Niners and probably Lamar Jackson.
Me too, bro. Me too. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen.
Something just tells me I think this is gonna be a magical season for
No.
Detroit and Ravens. I just see them two going, man. Where their season's been going, I just see it, man. I just see it.
Yeah.
Hey, let me say this real quick though, and see this, Pops, this is for you because I want you to understand. Even though I am a hater, I never refer to being a hater of the Cowboys. I want to make this
Much love, bro.
I want to make this clear. I hate the 49ers too.
Me too.
So I'm hoping that Detroit win.
I know what you're doing.
You know, because you know I don't like them 49ers neither, but I think that I don't know, Lamar Jackson, he been needing a little bit of respect put on his name. Golf too. I say the same thing because I've been a big supporter of golf coming from us.
Yeah.
I always felt like he had it in him, but we just couldn't wait for as our circumstances with the Rams. We was on that all-in bid, and he was a year away. He's ready now, but will he get it done? That's up to him and them Detroit Lions. Cause
that's up to the NFL.
There's a small part of me that feel like they could have been had. We could have got them. We didn't. Yeah. But you know they was the better team on that day. I don't take nothing away from them. But Lamar Jackson and them Ravens, man, it's like it's one of them things for them. If they don't get it done this year, I don't know when they will. You know. But that's just me. But the 49ers, no. The thing with me with them is that it don't matter what quarterback they have, you know, they got a good team. They so that offense is such a quarterback
good coaches,
offense
good team.
That anybody can come in there and step up. Anybody is the most polished quarterback that the 49ers have
had recently.
Offense.
Yeah.
Like
I agree. Technically sound quarterback, yeah.
Yeah, you know, you had to go all the way back to Jeff Garcia.
Yeah, a product
and
of the
some
system.
would say Kaepernick. I never had no time of candy for Kaepernick. To me, I think everybody was mesmerized by his ability to run straight. He always reminded me of Shaggy on Scooby-Doo when he runs. But, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna knock Kaepernick like that. But Purdy, you know,
Purdy is just a victim of the system, bro.
Yeah, well,
that's all it is.
Well, to expound on what he's saying, what I see with Purdy is
because everybody comes in Shanahan's offense, he's quarterback and look great. It's the system.
He's a quarterback of the system, but out of all of the system quarterbacks they've had, Brock is the most polished and the most technically sound one.
Not true.
Yeah.
Okay, who's more?
Matt Ryan.
No, I'm talking about his 49ers. I'm not talking about just Shanahan. I'm talking about with the 49ers. That's what you were saying, right, Brandon?
You just talking about for the 49ers.
Yeah. I'm not talking about Shanahan's system.
I want to say this, and Trav, I say this. I talked to Mac about this. Me and you talked about this. Shanahan as an Atlanta Falcon, when he was with y'all, Matt Ryan was able to go out there and make them throws.
Yeah, production was high.
He was able to go out there and make them throws. You ain't have to really worry about like, oh, well, if this person is hurt or that receiver is hurt. This running back is out. Like, he was just, because Purdy had showed, like, when Debo was out, McCaffrey was out, he looked like the last pick in the draft. But
right.
He got everything on point. And that was kind of the thing that I was wondering with Goff. Like, is it because we had everything in place for him? He was able to succeed when he was with us. You know, we'll get us to a Super Bowl or whatever. But, like, you want a quarterback that you know can go in there and, like, Debo might be hobbled. Even though he going to play, he might be hobbled. But if he ain't 100%, will that affect Purdy? Like, is that going to affect your quarterback? And I still want to see if that's the deal with Purdy. If he get past this conference championship, make it to the Super Bowl and win it, then respect had to be put on his name. But I'm going with Lamar Jackson. And, you know, what's the name? The quarterback for the Chiefs, the one that played on Roseanne, Darlene.
Yeah, Mahomes. Who do look like Darlene? Dang.
That ain't right, man.
He do look like Darlene.
Baby Goat. I call him Baby Goat, man. But let him he need to take one more good seat back. You know, he won last year, man. Let Lamar get it or something.
Right. And Brandon, you know how I feel about Matt Ryan. I used to support him when he first started everything, but once I seen the real him, I bit off Matt Ryan. You know, I don't really care for Matt Ryan. So for me to say that Matt Ryan was doing his thing with Shanahan, it is what it is. But
before I
don't really care for Matt Ryan.
Before I ask Chris to, because I know Chris was waiting on this moment. Chris waiting on this moment like that dude from Florida. I've been waiting.
Give it to him, man.
For a girl like you. Anyway, listen.
No. Let him
Kevin said the refs didn't cheat for the Chiefs that much this whole season just to halt their progress at the AFC Championship game, and that makes sense. They may come in and do a little this and a little that. That way it won't look too bad because they didn't cheat for him during the whole. He might have a point. But yeah, Chris, I know you've been waiting on this moment. So, what's going on with your brother? Anything you want to say to Pops?
Nah, just that Pops delusional. That's about it.
I am stirring the pot a little bit. Just a little bit.
Chris, go boy. I don't care, man. I know what he's gonna say, man. I really know what he's gonna say.
Look, man, I've been a Cowboy fan my whole life, man. And
it don't sound like it.
The ups and the downs and all that stuff, man. And honestly, man, like, you gotta be real with yourself. I'm one of the realest Cowboy fans that you're gonna come across. Like, our main problem, and I have this conversation with my coworkers all the time at work, dude. Because we got some Cowboy fans that are kind of realistic, and then we got the Cowboy fans that are just, Cowboys could do no wrong in anybody's eyes. And it is what it is. I mean, that's just what it is. I mean, that's how some people think. And at the end of the day, look, our main problem, our main objective is to win a championship, man. If you're not winning a championship, the whole season's a failure. It doesn't matter if you make it doesn't matter if you make the playoffs. It doesn't matter if it doesn't matter, brother. The point of sports is to win the trophy at the end. And if you're not winning a trophy at the end, it's a complete failure. You can say what you want to say. You can cut that how you want to cut it. You can slice it however you want to slice it. But at the end of the day, every single great player out there is measured through what? Championships. And at the end of the day, like, our main thing, the main problem that we have.
That's a big part of it.
Is our owner. And if you don't wanna accept that, that's our first and foremost main problem that we have is our owner. He has his hands in everything.
I agree.
That's an argument.
You know what I mean?
You gotta respect that opinion.
Too much. Like, come on, we had one of the worst losses in the NFL history. A 2 seed never lost to a 7 seed ever. Did you see the goddamn lineup of the media waiting on Jerry Jones?
Yeah.
It's always like that.
Name another owner.
They always going like that.
Name another owner in basketball, in football, baseball, soccer, volleyball. It doesn't matter what it is. Name another owner.
He went through the whole gamut of sports.
That has that much publicity after one of the biggest failures in playoff history.
Let me answer. I'm gonna go ahead and answer you, man. Chris, I agree with everything you said to a point. Now, you just said you talked to some of your buddies and whatnot, and you say some of them feel like you, and you say some of them don't. They are delusional. But you know what? You gotta remember that when you think, the world is big. People everybody don't think like you. Now, I'm just saying straight up. And the other thing you gotta remember, you just said the whole thing about football is the championship. No, the whole thing about the NFL is winning. Just listen to me. I'm gonna make it clear to you. You need to listen to what I'm saying. Now, everybody in the NFL know they're not gonna go to the Super Bowl. Now, if that was true what you just said, all the teams, a lot of them wouldn't even want to play. If they didn't think they had a shot at the Super Bowl, Chris, they would say, "I'm not going out there because we're not gonna win." Everybody that goes in the NFL, they think they got a shot at it. Chris, I'm being straight with you.
That's true.
You're saying right now, you thinking out of a little small box. I'm just saying you thinking it's just. You and me, we're Cowboy fans, so we feeling it right now. But Chris, right now, it ain't so that the whole thing is to win championship. The whole thing is winning to have a chance to win a championship. There's a difference. Now, let me tell you what the Cowboys did win. We did win a championship. It ain't the one win you wanted. I'm with you, bro. But we went out coming to one thing because those Eagles didn't win. Well, I know you feel what I feel. I'm glad they didn't win. They didn't win that conference. They had us by 3 games, Chris. Now, the other thing, you know, we won. Dak told us last year he's going to improve. Well, he did. Now, you can't say he did. He did. Now, this 15 interception thing y'all been talking about, he proved to you that he can do that without all of them interceptions. Now, he threw a couple in the playoff. That ain't good, Chris. But I'm going to tell you something. Even though he threw those 2 interceptions, they ain't the reason we lost. We lost that in the first quarter. Before the interception even came. Dan Quinn didn't come to play because he had all those interviews. Come on, Chris, let's be straight. You can't focus on your team. You got 4 or 5 interviews during the week. The other thing, our defense was down. We lost our number 1 corner, Chris. That's Diggs. I know number 26 and 21 was good, but we lost our number 1 corner and our number 2 linebacker, which was the Wolf caller. All them linebackers we had in Chris, they were small stature people. They weren't ready for this, buddy. So our defense didn't come to play. Now that should have played better. Bro, I'm with you. But I'm going to tell you something about Dak Prescott. You give him an even chance. We had 2 people on the offensive line now. I'm not making excuses. We had 1 good receiver that we know that was going to catch. But at the first quarter, Chris, did you see how CeeDee Lamb just checked out? Good receivers don't do that. That's what Randy Moss was talking about. He ain't no way he should have checked out. He got upset because he couldn't get himself together. It was because him and Dak was in too. Dak and him both said all week long on media. We wasn't fighting. That would have nothing to do with that.
Quick question before you keep going. It's about what you're saying.
But Chris, I'm just going to leave it as a short. Everything you said was on the point. But I just want to let you know, it ain't about winning the Super Bowl. It's about winning to have a chance to go to the Super Bowl. And me and you, Jerry Jones been doing this since when we were winning. Jerry Jones was doing it. He didn't just start this year. Jerry Jones always have had a lot of mouth to talk about, even when we win. You remember that. But now, I got a feeling maybe another year after that, I don't think he's going to be in charge. I think he's getting ready to give it up. I agree with everything you said, Chris. It's on point. I'm getting tired of us punching it to the playoff and not coming through with it. But Chris, I'm going to say something to you. Tell me if it's true or false. How many other good quarterbacks to get to the playoff and never go to the Super Bowl? Think about what I'm saying. They calling Dak's name, but there's a lot of good ones. For Bills, for instance. They say he's going to be the next coming of Tom Brady. But he seemed to get to the playoffs and he can't get to the Super Bowl. Guys, come on now. But nobody want to talk about that. They just want to talk about Dak. Because Dak is the GOAT. Pin the tail on the donkey. Everybody want to talk about Dak Prescott. But y'all know what? Every dog has his day. Sooner or later, Chris, we're going to break through. And you might be right. If Jerry Jones be gone, it might be after that. Because he do make a whole lot of headway. And it makes it hard on his team. I'm with you. And Dak's got to get it together. We need another good receiver, Chris. We need another good receiver. And we definitely need 2 good linebackers going like a Parsons. Our linebackers small.
And let me say this too.
So everything you said was on point, brother. Except that.
And let me say this too. Y'all need.
What's love to you, bro? You're on point with that.
Let me say this too, and y'all need another good power back too.
I said a running game.
Let me finish, Dad. Let me finish. You need another good power back to get those short yards, those tough yards, and you also, like you say, you do need a number 2 to receiver, and this year's draft is deep in receivers. I know. You'll be able to find those in there.
Well, hey,
I saw those.
To tell you that you heard Diggs, right? Bills, Robinson, Chris, there's a possibility, that's what they're saying, that he might opt to the Dallas Cowboys. You heard that, Chris?
What's going on, Christopher?
Diggs for the Bills. You heard about that? Diggs. The wide receiver for the Bills.
Christopher is new to the channel.
You hear about that, Chris?
What's going on, Christopher?
Thank you for tuning in, Christopher.
So, hey, because I said we messed up when we got rid of Zeke. He ain't gonna break nothing loose, but those 2 or 3 yards. Chris, look how many times we got on the goal line and couldn't punch it in. You think Zeke would have done that? No. You gotta give him credit.
Right, so
you put Zeke on the 2 or 3 yard line, everybody in this room knows.
I got a few things to.
So we messed ourselves up at the beginning of the year, Chris.
I got a few things to contribute to, if that's all right, Pops.
I'm done. He made some good points though while ago.
Yeah, I see both sides.
No, ain't but one side.
There's several sides. You said it yourself, Pops. It's different people. It's a big world. I mean, you said that Chris was looking out of a small box or whatever, but but hold on for a second. Let me finish. But you made it sound like
no, I did not. I agree with it.
But you made it sound like his point of view, what he did was small compared.
No. I told him his own point. Don't do that.
Okay, all right.
Don't try to pay something to get some stuff.
No.
Don't do it.
Okay,
Chris was on point, man.
I'm going.
Chris, you was on point, bro.
I'm moving on.
Don't do that. I told Chris while ago he was on point, dog. Don't do that.
You know, you trying to. I'm like Cat Williams now.
Chris made a lot of good points.
So I will say this though.
Don't do that, man.
I will say this. During your discourse just now, your spiel, you said that some of the announcers was alluding to it too. You said CeeDee Lamb, quote unquote, kind of checked out, and good receivers don't do that. So
That's not true.
No, that's what he said.
They call demons, bro.
No, that's what he said.
I'm just saying.
No.
Well, whoever said it.
That's what Pop said.
I said a good receiver don't do that, but I know a lot of them do.
I know y'all seen a lot of good receivers check out.
Yeah. Get that stuff.
Hold on for a second.
That just me.
Hold on for a second. You said, and I quote, Chris can attest to it.
I agree with it.
Hold on. You said CeeDee Lamb. You see what happened with CeeDee Lamb?
He said he was upset because he wasn't getting the ball.
No.
No, he
didn't say that.
I said he wasn't doing his best.
What he said was,
he said that. Yeah.
What he said was, did you see what happened with the receivers with CeeDee Lamb? He said
he felt like he could have been doing better.
No, he didn't say that. He said
the receiver felt like he could have been doing better, so he was coming down on himself.
Yeah.
No.
What are you talking about, dude?
This is a different part of what Pops was talking about. Okay. I'm repeating it verbatim. He said that CeeDee Lamb kind of checked out, and even announcers were saying good receivers don't do that. And that's what I said. Well, can I ask you a question? But you said let you finish. And so basically, what was implied was during that game, in that moment, CeeDee became not a good receiver.
No, I never said that. I said good receivers don't do that. We know they do. Like, you're not gonna get that.
Now, here's the thing about it, because you basically said you only had one good receiver during the playoffs.
Oh, did you see the game?
Are you saying you only had one good receiver?
Patrick, what we mean, one number one receiver, we have one number one receiver.
No, not a number one receiver.
No, let me say this where I feel.
I'm asking, did y'all only have one good receiver the whole game?
At the day, right, because we couldn't get nobody else open.
Okay.
Brandon Cooks, hey.
I disagree with that.
That's my boy right there. I don't care what you agree with.
Well, then in that case, you had more than one good receiver.
No, I'm sorry.
All right, because I'm holding your feet to the fire a little bit, Pop.
You ain't holding my feet to the fire.
Because it sounds like...
If you get on CeeDee Lamb, break him down,
it sounds like a bunch of excuses, Pops.
You can say what you want to say.
And I'm saying that lovingly.
No, you said it because I want to argue about it, but I'm
not arguing about it. Now, you also said this. You said, how many good QBs get to the playoffs
a lot of
and don't win the Super Bowl or can't win the Super Bowl?
I can't get to the Super Bowl.
Here's the thing about it. My rebuttal to that.
Say what I said.
No.
How many good receivers get to the playoffs and can't get to the Super Bowl?
Quarterbacks.
I said, how many quarterbacks get to the playoffs and can't get to the Super Bowl? I said, I'm a good one. But they're only talking about
my rebuttal is to this. My rebuttal is this. And I feel this pain. Because we come from a winning culture where we will always compete for Super Bowls or winning Super Bowls. And if we wouldn't win them, we was at least going to Super Bowls all the way through the 90s.
Not lately, right?
And then we've been to a Super Bowl three times in the last handful of years.
Wow, you don't want to say how long.
Versus y'all not been since '95. That's a no show for another day. Because if you want to go down that road, you will lose that argument.
Ain't nobody gonna lose.
But my rebuttal to
y'all went to the Super Bowl.
I think y'all ran Chris off.
Yeah.
I mean, Patrick said some stuff that makes sense.
So much y'all let the people talk.
The last time we went to Super Bowl was in 2012, Pops. When's the last time you went to Super Bowl?
Longer than that.
Okay, now my rebuttal to what you said about the quarterbacks making the playoffs and not winning Super Bowl is this. My rebuttal is, as a fan, what do you want for your team? Like, what are you willing to settle for? For me personally, that's not good enough for me anymore as a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, because the culture, the status of the Steelers, what we stood for, what it meant to be a Steeler, what other teams thought about us, what other is, Steelers used to be one of those teams that was like Michael Jordan in the NBA. When you knew you had to play Michael Jordan, you was nervous about playing Michael Jordan. You didn't want to go face that dude on the court. That's the GOAT. You don't want to face Michael Jordan. You know when the Bulls came, you was going to have to play your game because they meant business. Nobody fears the Steelers like that anymore. And for me as a fan, I don't want to settle for that. I don't want to settle for winning seasons and just scraping by and barely making the playoffs. Even if we had won this last week and then lose the second week in the division round. As a fan, that's not good enough.
Okay, I agree with what you're saying for the most part.
So just basically what you're willing to settle for as a fan. Now, as a fan, can we do anything about it other than sit back and watch it? No, can't do anything about it.
Can I say something real quick?
As soon as I finish. Right. As a fan, we can't do anything about it. But at the same time,
I'm just sick of trying to jump in like hotcotch.
Yeah,
these conversations,
but at the same time, we are mostly invested in our teams, right?
You talking to me?
Yeah, we are mostly invested in our teams, and so as a fan, you want to see your teams, get over the humps that they face, even if it's something that they face year in and year out, whether it's playoffs, whether it's whatever. That's all I'm saying. All right, go ahead.
First of all, one of y'all want to say something before I get started, because we're all the guests on the show.
Yeah, of course.
Ron or Brendan?
First of all, I heard what Pop said about Diggs in Buffalo. My question to you, Pop, and the Henry brother, why would you want to get another wide receiver that checked out? He did checked out in the playoffs against Kansas City. So why would you trade for another wide receiver that keep on checking out?
You want me to answer?
Yeah.
Because he's not happy there. He made that clear the whole year. He's not happy. If a receiver's not happy, he's not going to play. It's going to be times he's going to play. He had made it clear that he wasn't happy with them from the beginning of the year. So with the Cowboys, with his brother, they come up hanging together. The brother said, this is why in Dallas is the perfect fit for him. He'll get the media and get the love that he deserves. You know how Cowboy fans are. So yeah, he's not the kind of guy going to check out. But if he's not happy at a place, him and his coach ain't getting along a whole lot anyway. So yeah, we would love to have Diggs. When we get Diggs, along with CD Lamb and Cooks, yeah, I am going to be crazy then.
And you still need to get another stud in the draft.
Well, they'll get him in the draft. They'll get nothing in the draft.
So, my thing is, y'all do get this offseason, and he check out in the playoffs.
He won't.
You know what I'm saying? The same thing.
He won't.
You're going to do better next year.
He won't.
Do this next year.
He won't.
And I'll say this.
He'll be with his brother, Ron. He said that's what he want to be with his brother. Now, I think the boys know them better than we know them.
And I'll say this. Also, I agree with what everybody's saying as far as the championships and everything. Of course, your goal is to win a championship. You want to try to, win every year. But that's just realistically not possible. Like, everybody's not going to win every year. So, these players, although they got that in mind, they're thinking they want to try to have the best career they possibly can.
Winning season.
Yeah, before they retire, And of course, win a championship. But it's a lot of greats, Hall of Famers that never won a championship.
Amen.
So
Amen.
that right there it's it's hard to win a championship. It's not easy to do. That's not something you can just say, oh, I'm just going to go out here and win a championship. That depends on circumstance, team, coaching, execution, a little bit of luck. All of that comes into play. Where you land,
that's real.
All of that.
That's real.
You're not going to just, it's not easy to win a championship, man. Like, look at all these Hall of Famers in the Hall of Fame. A lot of them don't have championships, but they're great players. And we know they could have won a championship if they was on the right team with the right circumstance. That's the point I'm making. So it's not a failure if you can have a great career and a lot of winning seasons. That's not considered a failure.
It's not.
Now, if you're on a team where you're just losing every year and don't have nothing to show for it at the end, then you can consider that a failure. But if you're winning and you end up going out as a winner, maybe not winning a championship but getting close, you're still a winner in my book. Like, that's still a successful career. Look at Barry Sanders, for instance. Are we going to sit here and say that he wasn't good enough to win a championship, or was it his circumstance that he was in? That's the point I'm making.
We can't give him props and don't give the other one props. That ain't the way it is, guys.
Because you put Barry on a lot of other teams that had the coach and that had the players around him to succeed, he would have won a championship.
Yeah, Dallas fans.
And son, the thing is, I'm gonna piggyback on what you say. And y'all some of you still saying that Barry's better than Emmitt Smith. How many Super Bowl Emmitt got?
Well, I mean, he is better than Emmitt, though. I mean,
see, you just went against what you said.
No, Dad, he is better than Emmitt.
He's better than Emmitt Smith.
You brought that up now. The point I'm saying is still
that backfired to me.
Barry is considered, honestly speaking, one of the best backs of all time.
Yeah, you won't find one person in this whole.
Let me finish.
But you won't find one. I'm just replying to you.
Yeah, you can't find one.
You won't find one person in this whole chat that will say,
"Oh, not in this chat."
It's better than Barry Sanders, unless Sharon was in here and she's not in here. So.
Well, the reason you're not going to find that in the chat, because a lot of them don't like the Cowboys, they don't like Emmitt Smith. But the numbers, now this time ain't just the numbers from college. Both of them play college. Look at their numbers.
College careers were similar.
Come on now, don't cut me off. I didn't do it to you.
They're pretty close to each other.
Okay, it ain't important. It ain't important.
But I'm sitting here really bad with a straight face and saying that Emmitt is better than Barry. Y'all want me to answer?
And their college,
but you're saying he's a better running back.
and their college careers were pretty similar, Pops.
That's what I'm trying to say. So they don't bother saying it was only that way because Emmitt had a good line. That's where I'm going. You have my argument.
Actually, I agree with that.
Now you just said one thing, you took it back. See, that don't make sense what he just said. It don't even make sense. He said one thing and he took it right back.
No, what I said was that you brought up college.
You got fans.
You were about to say Emmitt Smith's college career was better.
Patrick, you got fans want to talk. Emmitt is the best of all time. The numbers, the record, the yards, and all proof.
Statistically, yes, he is.
Yards and all proof.
This is what I'm going to say.
And he enjoyed.
This is what I'm going to say.
Statistically, yes, I'm agreeing with you. But we all know that he's not the best running back of all time.
Yeah, before you try
other than statistically.
Before we get back to the point we were on, and before you try to silence me from finishing what I'm saying,
I'm not trying to silence
because you were saying that fans want to talk. But
Roman had his finger on.
My point is this. You were gonna try to make a point that Emmitt's college career was better. But
I said it was the same, but about similar.
Okay, well that's all.
What are you doing, man?
That's all I was gonna address.
Hey, Chris Garcia says next Pops is gonna try to say Dak is better than Aikman.
And then,
according to the numbers, he is.
Here we go. And then
I can bring up something right now to prove what you just said. Prove that I said.
Do you think he's better than Aikman though? Like personally?
I love Aikman better because I'm an old Cowboy fan. But Dak, if Aikman had done half the thing that Dak did,
it's a Super Bowl.
One more Super Bowl.
Do you think Dak is better than Trey?
Well, Aikman is better because Aikman got more Super Bowl. So now y'all give me a chance to talk.
I did. I asked you a question.
Aikman is better because he got more Super Bowl.
That's what he was saying.
Okay, now Kevin Kraft says.
She didn't mess that one up.
Kevin Kraft says some of the best teams all time never capitalized in the end with a title.
Exactly.
They just never get talked about because the winners.
Because they're not Cowboys.
That's what it is. Look at the Bills. Bills with the 4 straight Super Bowls. That's a prime example.
Because the winners.
They had all Hall of Famers on that team.
Yeah. Because the winners have a louder narrative, and they write the record books. Like I always say, he's got to.
Christopher say, "Lord help us, Cowboys fans." Wow. Yeah, pretty much. Well, Christopher, welcome to the show. You're new to the show, and Cowboy. You know how Cowboy.
Hey, welcome to the show, Christopher. But I gotta tell you, bro, I'm a fan like you was on your team. Let me finish.
Let me. I'm not trying to get y'all, but we gotta find out. Hey, Christopher, who Who are you a fan of? We gotta find out whose team.
Falcons fan?
Oh, is this Chris from the Artist? Oh, okay. What's up, Chris from there? Hey, I'm Travis, Chris, man. I watch our show every week, man. I tune in.
Yeah.
I'm Patrick Jr.
Yeah.
Patrick Sr.
I love y'all on the show, man. I'll be tripping off you.
So this is the one that's on the show.
Yeah, this is Chris from the Artist. Okay.
We're pretty raw, Chris. So we love you.
Hey, Chris, Ryan been trying to get me on that show forever. I said, I'm going to have to come on there with y'all, man. I'm about to come on there one day.
Well, Chris, with them boys. I ain't forgot what you said. But I love this show, bro.
Oh, so Chris, I like Chris even more. That's right. Yeah, feel fun. Yeah. Hey, Ron, I thought that was him, but I wasn't sure. Because I seen the beard, but I was like, I'm not sure if that's him. I think he was like 5. I'm about to call him out if it's not him.
So Pops.
Welcome to the show, bro.
Christopher Clavel.
We do this every week, Christopher.
Give him a applause.
Yeah. Let me applaud him up. So Christopher Clavel has a question for you, Pops.
Okay, but hold on, Pop. Patrick. Well, we've been doing this for like 8 years, Christopher. So this ain't our first rodeo. We've been on Facebook for like years. We're just not starting on YouTube and streaming, but we've been doing this for a minute. So we are podcasters, also content creators. So
and we are.
Like I say, I will be on y'all show here soon, so I am coming.
And we are professionals because we've been behind the mics all our life. We've been musically connected, so we've been behind mics all our life.
I got you. So I got to see. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna call you C-Dub or C-Dub because the government.
I wasn't sure.
The government name is Christopher Clavel, but we're gonna try to go by C-Dub if you remember. So he had a question, Pops.
Okay, bro.
And you've been asked this question.
Wait. First, before you go into that, I'm sorry, Chris. I gotta do this. I gotta do it, man. I gotta do it. Christopher, go subscribe to our YouTube channel, man.
Yeah, there you go.
At Pops the Henry Brothers 1997. It's in the comments. Go subscribe and also follow us here, man, on Facebook. We do this every Saturday, man.
Yeah. And then after the football season, we'll be doing some other stuff too. We're gonna mix it up.
We're looking forward to mixing it with you guys in the near future.
So C-Dub asked the question: how long has it been since the Cowboys were in the Super Bowl?
Yeah, that's for you.
Well, Chris, I'm gonna say the golden answer because everybody love to hear that. It's been maybe 20 or 30 years. I know that, but you know what? We're little boys and we got 5 of those things.
20.
And we know how to get back to it. Come on, bro.
Sorry.
We know how to get back to it. It ain't like we chumps and we don't know how to get to the Super Bowl. We'll get it together. Every dog have his day, Chris. I know you agree with that. Every dog have his day. Eventually we'll break through. But not this year, man. I hate it, but hey, DC for life, bro.
I love it.
I know you do. That's all good. I love it. But the last time we saw them Atlanta Falcons, we spanked them twice.
Well, at least we've been to the Super Bowl, at least in the last couple of years, 2016. When the last time y'all been?
True.
No, I'm asking you a question.
I just answered you.
Okay.
I can't even accept the truth.
When the last time y'all been, though?
I just said.
When the last time y'all been?
I just answered.
Answer it. You keep bringing up Falcons for some reason. I don't know what your thing is about.
I don't think you should be talking about how bad.
We can talk about what we want to talk about.
We talk about
y'all in the same boat as us. Listen, you can listen. You can have all those.
Answer.
All right. You can have all those winning seasons all you want, 12, 13 wins every year, and you still gonna end up sitting on the couch next to us, baby.
But we'll have that little thing saying. We'll still have that little thing saying 12. Look, guys, I'm gonna tell y'all.
Does that make sense?
I'm gonna make it real to y'all. I want to do like this. Come on here, guys. Come sit down. I want you had the chance to pick. You got 2 slots. Now, just be honest with yourself. You have a chance to pick from 2 slots. One say never playoff. One say playoff. Which one would you pick?
Y'all been both. Because y'all went a decade without making the playoffs.
We would love to be in the playoffs, of course.
That's my point. We want to get back to
a winning franchise. I'm gonna be real about it, Pat. No, I'm gonna be real about it.
We're not winning franchise.
No, I'm saying what we would.
I thought you said what?
I'm agreeing with you, dog. If you just,
I thought you said something about
I'm agreeing with you. What I'm saying, we would love.
Pops is touching, boy. He touching it.
I just missed something.
We would love to get back to being a winning franchise. And that's what we're trying to do. So yeah, we would love to be in the playoffs every year. But right now we're not there. We're rebuilding. So y'all team is together though. Ours is not.
Oh, we still rebuilding too, really.
But no, you're not rebuilding. Think about it.
No. Y'all not rebuilding, Pops.
You got your team. Y'all.
That's the worst I've ever heard right there. That's an excuse for the ages right there.
Okay, let me finish.
Rebuilding?
All right, let me finish. I'm saying you got your franchise quarterback, you got your offense in play, you got your coach, you got your defense in play. So your team is established. Ours is not. We just now getting these weapons that we have. We don't have no head coach yet. Now we do. Like I said, we got to figure out the quarterback situation. And speaking of that, while I'm here, the Falcons have hired Raheem Morris as head coach for the Falcons. Like I said, I mean, he was 4-7 with us as interim head coach after Dan Quinn got fired after he took over. Then he was 17-30 as the head coach for Tampa Bay for 3 years. So that's what we're getting. But I think, he has won a Super Bowl with the Rams, and he has grown since those years. So let's see where he's at. You know what I'm saying? So maybe he's gotten better now, but time will remain, and we will see going forward. But like I said, we just have to see, man. And we got to figure out the quarterback situation. We got the head coach together now. Now we got to figure out the quarterback situation.
Well, let me explain something I got to be building. Let me explain that to him, okay? I think that needs to be explained why I said that. Chris, I know you said they're not rebuilding. In a sense, no. But what I mean is, we don't switching head coaches like you're switching lanes. And you know when you get a head coach, sometimes that don't gel until about 2 years or 3 years down the road. Okay, the other thing, we got a owner that seems to want to talk a lot. You know what I mean? And that makes us have to go through some changes because what he said, our defense and our coordinator, we be switching them off every year. So in a way, once we get locked in, then I won't say we rebuild. I don't mean we rebuild like got different people. But when you got your coordinator, which we got rid of him a year ago, then we got somebody new. Mike McCarthy calling it now. And we all know him calling offense and defense. I mean, in offense, I don't know. I'm just saying, right now we're in a stage of kind of rebuilding with our coaching.
All right.
Our coaching staff is something.
All right, let me say something.
But you gonna cut me off?
No, I thought you were finishing up.
No, you didn't. You just cut me off. Go ahead, you got it.
No, go ahead. Go ahead and finish. I thought you finished.
I want to tell Chris, I know I don't mean about rebuilding for his people, but you got to admit, we got to figure out who our coach going to be. Then our defense coach, we don't know if we're going to get him back or not. He said he's coming back. But still, we mess around with that. And our wide receiver, ACLs took us out of that. Right now, CD is all we got. A lot of people saying for the whole year, he ain't even number one.
Yeah, Christopher, like I was saying.
We got some things we got to do.
Christopher was saying Cowboys are not rebuilding. Which
I didn't mean it that way. And I explained that.
Yeah, and Christopher also said, by the way, Lamb and Diggs on one team, someone will have their feelings hurt for sure. Just saying to you all.
Yeah. Stop.
Let me chime in.
You gonna say that not let us do.
Those attitudes and those personalities, Diggs and see them together, that'll be kind of.
Yeah, let me chime in real quick.
I don't think they have a problem.
Chime in real quick.
No, because CeeDee Lamb is not, he's not that kind of wide receiver that fights and go on and reach for the ball. No, he's that kind that will go out and do the best. And Diggs is laid back. So no, I don't agree with that guy. The wide receiver is not that. I don't agree with that. No, I don't agree with that.
Ryan, please tell him.
All right, now.
I've been watching games like that.
If Diggs is unhappy, he's going to speak up.
But he wants to be with his own.
Real quick, guys.
But if he's not getting production even with y'all, he's going to speak up and let that go.
All right, guys, real quick. Ron's going to say something.
Y'all just making stories, man.
Real quick, Ron wants to say something.
Hey, Chris was saying he went ahead and added us. Appreciate it, Chris. The subscribe.
Yeah. Before we let Ron talk real quick, because he's wanting to say something about 4 or 5.
I subscribe to y'all to the eye test.
I'm not going to take all day. I was going to say,
Hey, wait, hold on. Before you go in. People that's tuned in to, go check out the eye test on YouTube also. They got a pretty good podcast.
Yeah.
Go check them out. Go subscribe.
I was going to say, what you said, Pops, didn't make any sense at all. It was kind of crazy. It was a crazy argument. Before you got McCarthy, you had, what was that coach's name?
So you don't even know.
With the reddish kind of hair that they had for about
Jason Garrett.
They had Jason Garrett. All of Dak's, since Dak was a quarter.
They kept him too long, Patrick.
Let me finish. So you weren't on the coaching carousel because you had stability there at coaching. This is Dak's 7th year. All right. This was McCarthy's 2nd year coaching. So you had Garrett for at least 5 or 6 years. Am I right, Travis?
We had him longer than that.
Well, maybe 7 years before McCarthy came in. So no, you had stability at coaching. So you're not rebuilding any coaching.
Can I rebuild for that?
After I finish, okay. You're not rebuilding on any part of your team on both sides of the ball. You're not rebuilding at any position.
Yeah, I think he said he made a mistake on that.
Okay, so with that being said,
why he said
no. But then
that's what I said.
Then his explanation.
That was what you just said, right?
Well, then his explanation, he went into staff issues, coaching, That's
the thing, though.
But guess what? They've had the same coach for 7 years, and then McCarthy McCarthy has been on his third year. And the 2 years that y'all had a 12 and 13 win season. Y'all will not be building. That is the most craziest.
We've established that. He said that. He didn't mean that like that. We've established that. We established that.
He just want to keep going. He called a mistake, bro.
Ron, am I right? Did he move from players to saying, well, what I meant by that was coaching, right?
Absolutely, Chris. We'll love to have you on. Whenever you want to come on. He said he would love to join us at any time.
Yeah, man. Hey, guys, I will say this.
He said that I was not finished talking. My goodness.
You talking about something that I'm already fixed.
No. Then you went on to say, well, what I meant is coaching. We changing coaches no, y'all haven't been changing coaches back and forth.
Yes, we have.
Y'all had 2 coaches, 3, in the last over a decade.
3, man.
No, you had Jason Garrett for 7 years. You've had McCarthy for 3 years. That's 2 coaches in a decade. You haven't been changing coaches back and forth. I know some teams in the NFL that's had 5 coaches in 6-7 years. Am I right, Travis? My goodness, man. When are the Dallas fans going to stop this nonsense? This is nonsense. It's almost like
all of them is not like this, bro.
I know, but when you run out of excuses,
I'm right here.
I know.
I'm right here. Come on now.
My goodness, you run out of excuses.
I know y'all different types of.
No, I'm right here. Yeah, that's all I was gonna say. Y'all know.
Now that you panic, normally we both will get to that. Okay, we're not doing that, bro. You ain't gonna say something.
Hold that, Ron. Let Ron say something real quick. All right, Ron, go ahead.
You gonna say something? Don't get nobody attention. We both.
In just a second, Pop.
You tripping, dude?
Go ahead, Ron.
You tripping, man.
Tone down the value a little bit.
Thank you. We will not put. That's me.
No, what we need to do is we need to
better
on by not the volume us.
Is that better?
We yelling. That's what you're hearing.
Second, Pop.
Is the value good? First off,
Calm down, Pops. I finna say
testing.
Whoa, go ahead. Don't tell me to calm down. You just do your thing. Don't tell me to go wrong, man. Now you say what you gotta say. I'm listening.
So it's okay for you to tell people to calm down, but they can't tell you to calm down.
It's okay. Me and Ron, we go like this all the time. Ron, no, I'm just supposed to change him, though, man.
It's not y'all coaching. It's Jerry Jones put the spotlight on y'all every year. That's the problem.
True.
He put the spotlight on y'all every year. This our year, y'all. Finally going to the Super Bowl. We're going to do this and do that. No, Jerry Jones needed to take a step back and be quiet.
Okay. Yeah, he have some up. He makes some.
So I don't get you get me, bro, not me.
No, I just want to say something real quick.
No,
you can have it. You can have it. I just want to say something real quick.
They don't leave, man.
He basically hypes them up every year and put the pressure on.
Right.
So when they fail miserably, it looks even worse. If he wouldn't do that, maybe it wouldn't be so bad. But go ahead, Dan. That's all I want to say.
Y'all's tripping.
Brandon said, Pops, after all these years, you still don't get it about y'all shortcomings.
Hold on. Yes, I do. No, let me make something clear. Wait a minute.
I had to.
Ron, let me say this. The answer to your question, it ain't Jerry Jones. We do a lot of that talking ourselves too. Now, I grant you Jerry Jones is not like your average owner. But Jerry Jones did this when we was winning Super Bowls.
Right.
True or false?
And Chris,
wait a minute now.
Wait, I gotta say this.
See, every time I want to make a point,
Let him finish.
It's a new fan, but I got a point. I want
Let him finish.
It's a new fan. I gotta say this. A new fan. We do this every week, man. This is like barbershop talk for football. He say he's cracking up at us. He say he loves this.
We like this all the time. We different from the rest, bro. Now all I'm saying to you, and you get in your drawing was man enjoyable. We're not mad at each other.
He's 46-year-old Georgia Puerto Rican. And he loves laughing at us. He's cracking up at us.
My man.
He say Pops reminds me of my buddy Charlie Brown.
I love that name. Listen,
he was a clown.
But I'm gonna do this. One, Jerry Jones done this all his life, even when he was winning championship. Wait a minute now. All that got hard. So you can't sit there and say like it just started. It didn't. Now, I agree with you. And he'll back off a little bit. But we're not going to tell Jerry Jones to do something that he been winning with. He have been winning talking like that. The new day, new team, and a new time. I know. So I'm agreeing with what you say, but a lot of that is not so, because he did this when he was winning trophies.
Right.
Now the other thing you got to remember is this: we done some talking ourselves. We're not putting that all on Jerry Jones. I will tell you what our problem is. Like I said in coaching a while ago, when I said we was rebuilding, I wasn't talking about different players. What I said is this: we're trying to figure out what coach go jail with us. And I will tell you what I meant about that. Because see, our offensive coordinator, he's gone. Now, the last coach we had, we kept him going because he wasn't doing but the same thing every time. You guys know that. Jason did the same thing every year. But Jerry Jones goes on to his people. He like all these other owners. Get rid of them so they do something wrong. One thing I love about the Cowboys, we give our people chances to do better. A lot of other teams don't. They get rid of them. The Atlanta Falcons got with some people they shouldn't have got with, should have given another shot. Y'all got to agree with that. But Jerry Jones holds on to his people too long. I agree with that too. But guys, every dog has his day. The day has all stuff for him, but Cowboys gonna have their day. Don't think Dak Prescott is one of those quarterbacks. If you look at him and be honest, the dude's got talent and he got potential, but he can't win it by himself. That day's coming, bro.
Right. Go ahead, Ron. Ron wants to say something real quick.
How much longer y'all gonna say that got talent and that the one that throw interceptions? Pop, I told you this. Wait a minute. I told you this 2 weeks ago what he was going to do.
Okay. Now I'm gonna direct you. Now I'm gonna say that this time you can understand. No.
Let's make sure he was finished.
Oh, make sure he's finished. He asked me. He will. Don't you think I know when he's finished when he's not? You want what you finished?
That means he wasn't finished, but go ahead.
You said the same thing when you keep talking about Dak's interception. Interception is not why we lost the game. Did you see the playoff game?
Go ahead.
We lost. Would you give me a shot, man, please? See, this guy over here hate the Cowboys so much, he just loves to go at him. Guys, everybody saw the playoff game. We have lost that game for Dak. Throw the interception. Don't do it. Yeah, you talking. You know what? Ron, if you be honest with yourself, we lost that game for Dak. He was throwing this stuff. I know you want to keep saying Dak didn't have an interception is the reason why we lost that game. We didn't have. We stopped this thing up to where we were playing so well till we just took it for granted. All I'm telling y'all is this. That playoff game was not lost because of Dak Prescott. All of you saying that, you know you're lying. That game was lost because he was throwing interceptions. We didn't have defense. Dak Prescott played his heart out, and he was trying to play by himself. He didn't have a whole lot of help.
Yeah, bottom line is Dak is no, this is I'm agreeing with what you're saying. Dak, like, he had over 300 something yards passing, and then he have like what?
He had 400 some yards.
Okay, he had like 400 something yards, and then he had like 4 TDs.
4 TDs.
He had 2 picks. Yeah, sure, but that game was they was outmatched all over the field, man. Like, it wasn't Dak wasn't the reason they lost. Defense did not show up.
Did not show up.
Yeah, they didn't show up at all, and they were just outmatched, man. Packers were just a better team. All the way across the board. Running the ball, receivers, defense, they was better. All the way across the board, they was better.
We're trying to be serious about this right now. But guys, the bottom line is serious.
Better.
Listen, guys, I'm going to say this to you. You and Brandon, all of you. We lost. We didn't go to the Super Bowl. It'll be okay. The world didn't end. Nobody died. And it's just a game.
Right. And the thing is that I want to say this to that.
It'll be another time.
I want to say this to that. And the thing is about Dallas. Dallas doesn't have a problem in the regular season. They're great in the regular season. The problem is they got to figure out how to get over the hump in the playoffs. That's the issue. So whatever it is, I don't know what it is. It's like once they get to the playoffs, it's like they're not the same team.
Is it that? You think it's that?
So I don't think it's that. I think it's.
I don't know what it is.
I can tell you what it is. This year it looked like it was the whole team in the playoffs because nobody showed up or they were just outgunned by the Packers. Period. They was outcoached. They ran the ball at will on them. They passed the ball.
No defense. No running.
I know. I'm explaining it there. That's what I'm doing. Explaining. They ran the ball all over them. They passed all on that wheel. The defense was dominant. They blew the team out pretty much, and Dallas came back, with some garbage yards because Green Bay kind of let up at the end, and Dallas started to come back a little bit. So,
let me say this real quick.
So Dallas got to figure out how to get over the hump.
Finish, Patrick. Stop this, please.
So Dallas got to figure out how to get over the hump in the playoffs. That's the issue. So what is the root of them keep getting eliminated in the playoffs? That's what Dallas.
Can I answer it?
Yeah, real quick.
Since I'm a Cowboy fan, I said that right.
I was trying to finish, guys.
You was finished.
I'll let you finish.
Well, you cut me off.
Yeah.
No, I did not cut you off.
But all I was gonna say
You
is,
looked over at me when we said the
when one of our fans,
Only because you said
listen,
that.
when one of our, first of all, Ron, is that volume better?
I love it.
Okay.
He's the only one complaining.
How about now? Is it better? Okay, good. So this is the output, guys. It don't affect the way you hear it. But now I will say this before Pops rebuts. Before Pops
you don't put no on it.
No. I was gonna say Kevin Kraft took the time to write out a couple of comments, and they were actually really good points, and they were more than one or two liners. So if one of our fans takes the time to write out something like that, I'll try to read it real quick while we can before we keep going. And the first comment he wrote was, I'll give you a good example. When my Vikings went 13-4 last season, sure, I got upset in the wild card round, failing to win the Lombardi, but the totality of the season was as fun as a fan can have without a championship because of the 11 close fourth quarter wins and rewriting the record books by coming back from 33-0 to beat the Colts. It was an awesome year which made fans prideful, which is what Travis was alluding to earlier, and Pops also. Yeah. And I was humbly appreciative, and regardless of what happened. And then the other comment that he made,
That's a fan.
Yeah, and the other comment that he made followed up on it. And I think this is it right here.
Because guys, it's hard to win in this league, man. Like, it ain't easy. So when you have a winning season, you gotta appreciate it. Yeah, you're trying to win championships, but you gotta be a winning product first.
You can't lose. You gotta win.
But you gotta have a winning product first to have a chance to win a championship. That's the point, is what I mean.
Yeah, and then the other comment that he made, I think I'm pulling up the right one.
But if you got a losing product, you're never gonna win a championship.
And the Cowboys do not have a losing product. We just don't, guys. We win more games than we lose. That's the thing you gotta keep alluding to. Now, all I'm saying to you guys is this. My man said, Calvin said it better than anybody. The whole idea about football is to give us something that we can take a break and let off stress and relax and lay our foot back and enjoy. Now, being a Cowboy fan, I enjoy watching my Cowboys.
I can tell you what being a
Wait a minute, can I finish?
Hey, Christopher Ron,
You got a Cowboy fan. How can you tell a Cowboy fan?
I can tell you what.
Y'all have the eye test show tonight?
The bottom?
Mike, come on now.
They go ahead and cut me out, Travis.
I wasn't trying to cut you off, just
What you did?
Bro, y'all been cutting me off the whole show, man.
Yeah.
Everything you had to say just now.
I can tell you what.
You didn't.
I can tell you what being a Cowboy fan is kind of like.
Patrick, who's your team? Now, we're going to make him out lie right now. Who's your team?
I mean, I can tell you.
What that hat say?
Chris, I got a treat for you. So
You can't say what a Cowboy fan feel like.
This is what being a Cowboy fan is like. I just let you know.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I was trying to steal my answer when I was doing the question. No, man, that ain't even straight, man.
He's new to the show, so he's never seen this.
I forgot what
Do you believe in magic? Scooby-Doo, magic. What was that?
See, though, that's what being a
finish. Bro, you gotta get the sorry in there. The bottom line is I can't get.
See, though, that's what it was. Let me
one of them silly moves right now.
Let me let you catch full effect.
How did you slow down some?
I'm just.
God, man.
What was that?
That hate you got with the Cowboys and hate don't make sense.
Anyway, see, though, that's what being a Cowboy fan is like right there.
Y'all ain't nothing but
Just saying.
You're
Go ahead, Pops.
No, forget it.
Okay, go ahead, Pops.
Anyway, the Patrick finish that, man. Guys, I was trying to be a little serious about it because one of the things I don't like about what everybody's doing, and I mean everybody up on this podcast tonight, just about. You guys want to think that Dak is the next coming to holy. that he can't lose. He got to win every game, and only him mess up.
So you saw
But
that.
I'm gonna tell you guys something. I've looked at all the quarterbacks this year. Hey, Bulletin, he outplayed them all.
He did.
And all I'm saying to y'all is this.
Well, first of all, don't look.
God, man, listen to me. See what I mean? Now y'all see what I'm saying. Then I'm with you. I'm with for what you. Can I not answer? Yeah, what I'm saying is, don't look at you doing. Go ahead.
But don't lump me in with everybody else, because
I'm what you doing. You've been doing the whole night.
I'm not dissing Dak. I'm saying Dak is a good quarterback.
I can't finish what I'm saying.
I'm saying I'm not saying that Dak is a bad quarterback. I like Dak.
1 minute you patting his head,
and I would love to have him on the Falcons. I've said this. So I'm not dissing Dak. Just so you know. So go ahead and continue. Just like that.
I'm off, of course.
You can't don't lump me in.
Why are you saying the offer?
The bottom line is this, guys. Y'all keep saying the Cowboys, they not all that. They're not this. We get tired of the thing. But you can't stop talking about the Cowboys. And don't give me that thing about it's the fan. It's you. You spend a whole week. When you let me do it, man, that's disrespect. All I'm saying to y'all is this. You spend the whole week. I'm telling you what's going on with you. You won't know it's the truth. You spend the whole week trying to think of something to say about that or the Cowboys. The whole week you're still trying to figure out or worry about your own team. Your team not winning, but yet you want to spend all your energy on about the team that is winning. So all I'm telling y'all is this right here.
That's for you, Ron. Good.
All I'm saying is this, guys. Dak Prescott.
Why are you looking like that?
Y'all might hate him, or you might love him. Talk about him, might support him. But you know what? What I love about Jerry Jones, and I can say he's better than any owner out there. You know what he does? What I like about it. He'll pick up a guy that other team kicked to the curb and say he ain't no more good. Jerry Jones give him a shot. Yep. You can talk about Jerry all you want to. Yep, Jerry at that front door. When these teams kick players aside and say they ain't no more good, Jerry give him a shot. And I don't care what you say. When a man down on the look at his family with his estate, and they need a job, Jerry been known to give that guy a shake, a chance. So Jerry Jones is not that bad a coach. Yeah, he's passionate. That's why if him and Jerry hadn't got into it, we'd still been winning Super Bowls right now. Because I don't think nobody was out there could have beat us.
All right.
And I think you know that when they had them triplets, those boys wasn't going to lose for a long time to come. But anyway, the bottom line is this. I know they keep doing it. Patrick keep doing it because he don't want me to talk about it. Because he don't want to have the truth. But guys, it's okay. But you spend your time trying to against the Cowboys when you should be focused on your team and how they're going to win.
What the hell?
Put your energy in the team that's losing. And you might go some work that way. But I'm glad Cowboys are entertaining you guys.
All right, I'm gonna read this comment real quick. So Kevin Kraft says, "Oh boo-hoo! Nobody's got worse luck than the Vikings. All three of you used Minnesota as a jump off at some point. Travis in '98 Dirty Bird season, Pop Senior when Drew Pearson wasn't called for an offensive PI in '75, and Pat Jr. won his first Super Bowl against the Purple People Eaters to end the '74 season. The depth of my football pain goes deep." He's got a point.
Well, let me ask you a question, bro.
Yeah, that's true. You was a big of a ball.
No. I'm gonna ask him a question. His team was a big ball.
I didn't even realize that until he won.
Your team was on the end of the losing situation. That's all it is. We all have that. Look at our playoff.
But let's be fair though, Kevin. To be fair, the only reason y'all lost that game to us because y'all missed that field goal.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we would have never went to the Super Bowl.
It was y'all fault. It was nobody's fault.
What was it? Anderson missed the field goal for y'all.
Yeah, it was y'all fault.
So that's on y'all right there, bro.
Last season, guy, when San Francisco played a Cowboy, remember they beat us by 5 points. But our field goal kicker missed 3 field goals. That would have won the game by ourselves. But nobody forgets about that. Everybody forgot about that. If that guy had hit one of those field goals, we would have won the game. But he missed 3 back to back. Think about it. Cowboys ain't the best you think it. We've been getting some bad shape. And the Vikings, who is the most penalized team in the NFL? Been that for the longest I can remember. It's the Cowboys.
Man, that's sad.
You know, and you know why it's that way?
I'm saying that's sad.
Because NFL have made their mind Cowboys are not going to win. If you penalize more than any team, guys, you're not going to win any game. But
listen, man,
some kind of way we won.
The way y'all get penalized like that, that's sad, man. Shed a tear for y'all, man.
Yeah,
that's sad.
But the bottom line is this: if you look at those penalties, if you chase them down, we wouldn't make those penalties. But the referees, and their discretion, they do this to keep Cowboys from winning. I know there's no way every year you're going to be the most penalized team in the NFL. Come on, guys.
That means y'all need to get more discipline, man.
That means this thing is rigged.
No, that means y'all need to get more discipline. Y'all are an undisciplined team.
It was done that way when Jimmy Johnson was coaching.
You gotta get more discipline.
Oh, you think it's a better coach than Jimmy Johnson?
You gotta get more discipline.
I will say,
Stop it.
well, before we change gears, because there's some other topics we want to talk about.
But I'm done.
No, I was going to say, what pops with the penalties, though, the penalties that we've always talked about, when you go back and look at the film,
Man, you sound
the penalties are being committed, you know?
Man, they're just an undisciplined team. That's the problem.
Yeah, I mean,
if you're there every year, that means you haven't fixed that yet. You're undisciplined.
Well, let me say this. I'm going to bust them both right now. Do you know it said in the NFL you can call a penalty on every play you want to? I'm trying to figure out how one of y'all are.
Pause.
One, all of Chris, all of y'all, Cam, all of y'all know. In the NFL, they say you can call holding on every play you want to, because somebody's always doing it. You know why Cowboys always getting called? They know if they mind, it's been rigged, that they're not going to win most of the games. Now think about it. It makes sense. There's no way you're going to come out every year and be the most penalized team in the NFL. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe it, and I know your guys don't believe that.
And I was gonna ask y'all, switching gears, man. Let's get off that now.
Yeah, please, let's get off
some gears. So, what do y'all think about the Falcons' new hire, Raheem Morris, coming from the Rams as a defense coordinator, winning the Super Bowl ring with them? He was with us before we fired Dan Quinn, and then he took over as the interim and finished 4-7 that year.
The game was rigged, man.
And then he was with Tampa Bay before he got with us for 3 seasons. He was 17-30. But he has grown with the Rams now, so do y'all think that's a good move for Raheem Morris? Me personally, I didn't like it at first, but then after going back, really studying, looking at his experience and everything, I said he's probably the most qualified as far as the coaches available out there, as far as experience-wise. So I say, okay, I'm with it. I can get behind it. And plus, Atlanta has the first black coach in history. They made history, and
let's give it an applause, I guess, too.
Yeah. I like that, and it's a double-edged sword, but I think it's good for the coach also, and I think it's going to change the structure, as Smitty said, the structure of this organization. So, how do you feel on that?
Yeah, we talked about it on the way here to get set up for the podcast. I'm all for it, 100%. Once you reminded me of who he was, and like who he played for, who he coached for, yeah, it seems like it's going to be a good fit. I don't think it's a step backwards at all, and I think that a Super Bowl winning coach or a coordinator, winning a Super Bowl as a coordinator against.
And keep in mind, he's coached every position pretty much. He's been on defense, cornerbacks, linebackers, defense coordinator. He's been on offense also, and he's been a head coach. So he's got experience.
And to give some perspective, this is the year in what year was that when the Rams won the Super Bowl with Stafford? Was it 18? 19. Was it 20?
2020, I believe.
I think it was 2020. Yeah. That was the year that Joe Burrow and his Bengals went to the Super Bowl, and that was the year after he came back from his leg injury. And that Bengals team was arguably the best team in football that year. And I think they may have even been better than the Rams that year in terms of just the team altogether. But Matt Stafford, his will to win and his veteran poise and the arm strength.
I don't think it was better than the Rams though, because remember, the only reason the Bengals was even close to them because Odell Beckham got hurt in that game. Before that, they was blowing them out. And
you got a point.
Odell went down. That's when they started coming back. If Odell would stay up, they would blow them out.
You got a point. But the only point I'm getting to put in perspective is that Bengals team was the team that beat the Ravens, that beat the Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC Championship, and the Kansas City Chiefs have been ruling the AFC in terms of the Conference Championship for the last 5 years. Minus that year, yeah, they have. The last 4 or 5 years.
I think they have.
They've been to 4 AFC Championships in a row, am I right, Travis?
They run the 8.
Yeah, and so with that being said, that year the Bengals beat them. They did what they had to do, despite Kelsey and Patrick doing what they did.
We're talking about the Falcons, though. Let's skip to that.
Yeah, but my point is, the Falcons, who they just hired, that Travis is talking about, was a defensive coordinator for that Rams team that beat that Cincinnati Bengals team. So I think it was a good hire. That's the point I was
Pops, what do you think about that?
Well, I'm listening to you how you're going on about it, man. He hadn't even had a chance to play yet. I I'm just saying. Hold on. I'm gonna shine some light. I'm with you. Don't do this. I'm done. I got something to say. I'm not gonna talk every time I say something. You're gonna rain something down while I'm talking. I was talking with you. I'm talking about Patrick. I'm not gonna say anything.
You saying how it was. I didn't like it at first. But after going back studying, I was like, well, maybe he was best for the job because of his experience.
That's what I was trying to say.
Offense and being a head coach.
You gotta give some people a chance. That's what I'm saying.
Everybody else that was out there, it was like coordinators, first 2 years, coordinators, but they were never a head coach, so they had that experience. So going back looking at it, I done calmed down now, so I'm good with it.
You see what I've been saying? That's all I've been saying. Sometimes when we upset and our emotions get the best of them, we say we're doing this thing and we don't think about what we say. Yeah. Then later on we think about what we said and we make ourselves out of you know what sometimes. So when you're upset or you excited, you like me, when I say something about my team, I mean it. I stand behind it. Even if I lose, I'm still down with that. I'm not gonna say, oh no, I'm gonna stay with that.
Yeah, Christopher, I had to go back and really just just look at stuff up, and I said, yeah, he's the most qualified for the job.
That's what I'm
comparing him to. I mean, besides Belichick and Harbaugh, but once Harbaugh went to the Chargers and Belichick, that fell through probably because of Rich McKay, but that's no.
He and I had it out, but I told him, give him a chance. Think about this thing. I kept saying, give him a chance. I'm gonna say what up.
Rich McKay has to be stopped. He needs to be gone because. And now he had been pushed out of his position all of a sudden.
Yeah, if you went off,
did that before, so they could get Bill Belichick.
Yeah, if you went off the potential of having Bill Belichick as a coach, yeah, it's probably time to.
Bill Belichick wanted too much power, and
he wanted the whole power.
Arthur Blank is trying to be like Jerry Jones in that sense of not allowing him to do what he got to do to get this team back where they need to be. So that's what happened.
There's a lot of coaches, a lot of owners ain't gonna give.
My thing is this. Well, no. It's not like that with the Rooney's. No, let me speak. I can speak on this.
But I can't say my opinion.
I know, but I'm just saying it's not like that with the Rooney's.
Well, let him finish with the fact what he think about.
We
were finished with that part.
No. We're talking about the.
Go ahead.
But I'm okay.
I'm just talking about what you think about the Falcons. No, finish that first.
I'm just saying the Cowboys. I mean, when we talk about the Cowboys, y'all say, well, the fans get all excited. They start. Everybody's like that to a point.
The Falcons.
I'm talking about it. Everybody's like y'all say we are. When we first get someone, we're excited about him. Not all the time, but we get in there and say, you know what, he's the man, he's the best man for it. And like I told you and Nate the other night, you and Ron, I said, give this guy a chance. When you think about it, this guy probably the best was out there. And now you're agreeing with me.
When I seen that dance at practice at YouTube, I was sold after that.
That's all I was saying.
Let me say this.
Go ahead, Ron.
I wanted a head coach that did it. That took a team to the Super Bowl. That was, in my opinion,
can always get that, bro.
As a head coach, right?
Ryan, technically, you got that. He took the team to a Super Bowl and won one.
No, he's saying as a head coach.
No, he did.
No, I'm saying like
he didn't. No.
Are you saying you wanted a head coach?
Yeah.
That's been to the Super Bowl and won one?
As a head coach.
As a head coach. Wasn't nobody out there like that, Ron, except for Belichick and Harbaugh, and both of them got took.
Yeah.
They ain't winning them less.
So that's what I'm. Yeah, we hear what you're saying, Ron.
But that's what I wanted, and I look at it now. It is what it is. Maybe it's just a sign. Maybe we could be like the Texans.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
And maybe because they
hopefully y'all be better.
Because if he get that coach from LSU like he trying to get,
right,
we're gonna probably trade up and get Jaden Daniels, the quarterback, also to go with it, and we gonna be in there, brother.
Christopher Clavell's.
I understand what Pops was saying the other day. I was mad. I was in my feelings. I will admit.
I don't think he was mad as I was, Ron.
Yeah.
Cause you know I was mad.
But guys, I was trying to tell them what they came to conclusion. I was trying to tell them to calm down and think about it. That's why I had right there. So
what's going on, Stephen?
I may talk crazy, but I be doing what I'm talking about, guys.
Listen. Stephen Wells in the comments.
Stephen, what's going on?
I think you're new to the show also. What's up, Stephen?
Yeah, go ahead, Ryan. Keep talking.
Excuse my French, but I was pissed off.
Yeah.
And it's okay, it's allowed.
Yeah, but
hey, he better make it happen, though. That's one thing. Yeah. I'm with him on supporting, but he better make it happen.
But look, now that y'all got this, Christopher Clavell said he know y'all might not be rebuilding like the Cowboys. I wink, wink, wink.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's see. So Kevin Kraft says Raheem Morris was a finalist for the Vikings head coaching position with Harbaugh before the Vikings hired O'Connell.
Well, Christopher said, hold on. Christopher says,
are you gonna do that in the middle of a comment? Just hold on for a second. And then Kevin Crab,
because it's important.
Kevin Crab says, and then to finish the comment, Kevin Crab says, I guess Harbaugh didn't stay.
If I do that, it's obviously for a reason.
Yeah, but
this is important.
Kevin Crab says, I guess Harbaugh
hold on, guys.
didn't stay with the Michigan Wolverines like we knew all along. Travis Henry is what he's saying. All right, now go ahead.
This dude, man, I tell you. Anyway, Christopher says, guys, love the show. I will be back. I'm going to get ready for the Royal Rumble, so I will get with you all. So appreciate it, Chris. I was just trying to
appreciate it.
That's all I was trying to do.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hang out with us, bro. We can always read Kevin Kraft's comment, Patrick. I ain't going nowhere. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah, thanks, Chris. Appreciate it, man. Hey,
Chris, come back, man.
Yeah, you want to tell me about the Royal Rumble news, about the WWE news, real quick?
Oh, well, I'm sure he already knows. He's a hardcore fan.
Come back and keep Pop straight like the rest of the Cowboys.
Brock Lesnar of allegedly being accused of sex trafficking, and Vince McMahon allegedly accused of something about his mitches. I don't know the whole story. So
we don't know exactly. That's why I said.
But basically, Vince McMahon has stepped down. He ain't in charge of WWE no more, and TKO has merged with UFC, and Rock is over the head of TKO. I think, and I think Triple H is in charge now. So, yeah, he said you know about Vince.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know if you knew about it or not. So,
appreciate the sub.
Thanks,
Chris, and like I say, obviously you sub now. So every Saturday we here, man. Come back.
Yeah, we're gonna check out your show too. Again, everybody, what's the name of the podcast one more time? The Eye Test, right?
Oh yeah, the Eye Test. Everybody go subscribe. Go check them out on YouTube. The Eye Test. I think they come on Friday nights. I believe, Ryan. Is it?
You're right, Christopher. That's a lot, bro.
Or is they coming on tonight? I don't know. I'm not sure.
It just depends.
Yeah.
Most of the time it's Friday nights around like 10 or 11.
I'm not into it anymore, so I don't get into it anymore.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the podcast part.
No, I'm talking about that. No, that's what you're talking about a while ago.
Yeah.
WWE?
Yeah, I'm not into it like I used to be.
Yeah. And let's give Stephen J. Wells a hand clap for coming in. We appreciate it, Stephen. He says, love the show. Go Pack. Repping out in Green Bay. Y'all had a good year, bro.
Yeah, so Stephen, I think you're new too. I've never seen you before.
Stephen, I love you guy, but I don't love your team. And you know why.
Yeah, Pops is a Cowboys fan. Y'all been doing them dirty.
Yeah, Christopher says I will be doing a show on my page, C-Double, plus add the Eye Test. Okay, absolutely.
Absolutely.
We're doing. Appreciate it.
Love you, bro, but I don't love your team.
Yeah, Steven, your Packers been doing the Cowboys dirty. So he's not a big fan of the Packers.
He said we do shows on Tuesday and Wednesday. Big up to John Harris and Winston Thornton. Yeah, John Harris, Winston Thornton. Like I said, Christopher Ryan is on there. Red B on there. Like I said, I won't be able to tune in to y'all till that Wednesday night because I'll be out for work then. So I'll be working this Tuesday.
And Stephen Wells, I don't know if you're still in the...
All right, Christopher, love you too, man.
Love you too, bro.
Yeah,
And Christopher, that was the cast your dad's made. Don't do your thing, bro. We'll talk when you come back.
Christopher say, okay, awesome. Love you guys.
All right, love you too, bro. Appreciate that. Stephen J. Wells, this pretty much sums up...
Christopher cool.
Yeah.
This pretty much sums up Dallas Cowboy fans right here, so I got to do this one more time.
What's wrong with you with them Cowboys, man?
It's not, I'm just laying it on this. Stephen J. Wells, here's a depiction of Cowboys fans right here.
I'm tired of hearing that, man.
Stephen Wells is new, so I guess.
No, I'm tired of hearing it. That is that song, man.
And that dude in the blue shirt right there, that's Pops.
That's how he was before the season. They thought he was going to the Super Bowl and win it.
I'm sitting right here, man.
I know.
Believe in magic.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo-Bop. Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Dooby-Doo-Bop. Yeah, magic.
What was that?
Oh, sorry. Sorry,
man.
What's next, man?
Oh man, Steve, that dude says Scooby-Dooby-Doo-Bop. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Yeah, magic.
He doubled up on the Scooby.
Scooby-Doo. He was feeling it, Pop. That was for you, Pops. He was feeling it.
Okay.
Pops is in his feelings. His cowboy.
I don't understand that song, man. I'm not into that. No.
Did he just at you?
Man, we're saying that's how y'all feel at the beginning of the season. Travis, that's how y'all feel at
You just got
What? We're saying that's how you feel at the beginning of the season as Cowboys.
You was real enthusiastic. Y'all believed in magic and
we still do.
That's how y'all was feeling. That's why he keeps.
Well, you know that she was in. You still believing in it.
That's why he's playing the clip. He's that's for y'all. You say you don't understand it, so I'm trying to explain it to you.
Okay. I didn't know what you were doing. There you go.
Now you know. Anytime that clip comes up, this is how y'all act. That's why he's playing that clip.
Okay.
So yeah.
Man, that wasn't even worth all that. You all that energy for nothing.
Just telling you. Hey man.
Man.
Gotta believe in magic, I guess, right?
I really got to. I believe in the power of the divine power. I believe in magic. But anyway,
and so as a result of that,
hey man, clear the screen so we can do it for a second.
So every blue moon.
Don't do this, man. We finna go.
When they get out of control, Steven, you know we gotta kind of hit them with something real quick. You know, we let it go for a little bit, and then
if you gonna play this stuff, at least have it down pat and know what you're doing.
And then every blue moon.
He be having it on. He know what he's doing.
Tomorrow didn't put that up, and now he's playing along. That's crazy, man.
And then when they get out of control, we just gotta, let them know a little something.
We got out of control.
Because y'all need that. Cowboy fans do get out of control real quick.
Because we like women.
Okay, Stevie, man, like I say, subscribe to @Pops, the Henry Brothers 1997. It's in the comments. Subscribe to our channel, man, and follow us on Facebook also. And subscribe to the YouTube. We'll be here every Saturday around this time. He says he will follow. He got to go to a hockey game, but he can't wait to listen again soon.
Man, I got to catch one of the hockey games. I ain't never been to a hockey game. I got to catch one of them. Okay. So someone else got something to say? Come on, man. Let's see somebody.
No. I just waiting on Patrick, man. I don't know what he's doing.
He running them off. That's what he's doing. All that mess.
Appreciate you tuning in, though, Steven.
Ryan, anything else you want to say on this?
Oh, we got to do a picks.
Are you still thinking about?
Yeah, we're gonna do picks.
Are you still thinking about that Prescott interception?
No, I want to say what Ron had to say about Raheem Morris. That's what I'm saying.
It's good. We got our first black head coach. I'm excited about it. It's good because he got experience.
He can't dance. He can't dance.
Yeah.
He saw the dancing video of Raheem Morris dancing at practice beside Ozzy Oliver. I thought he was getting it. He was getting down.
He was getting down, buddy.
He didn't make it do what he do now.
I know it, man. Oh, God.
He need to come in and make it do what he do.
Yeah. I think I got a good shot. I think I got a good man, I think.
So.
Something different, man. It's time.
What? So. That's it.
You with Dave Quinn, wasn't he? At one time, right? When I was having that good run, yeah.
You finna pull it up.
Dave Quinn, he was with Tampa Bay.
So he knows where around the football field.
Right.
Yeah, that's cool.
So he knows where around the football field. I'm trying to tell y'all that the other night.
We're finna show y'all now what Raheem Morris was doing. Raheem Morris was doing
I'm not saying
practice with us when he was with us.
That's how he got fired. He was dancing. They didn't like when he was dancing. Nah, this kid.
No, go down. That ain't doing.
I didn't say that. You said that. I didn't say that, man. Oh no. I hope that wasn't what it was for real.
Just go to the Atlanta Falcons page and you'll see it. It'll be up there.
What? So.
Is it Facebook or YouTube?
YouTube.
Did you see him dance and run?
I seen him. Yeah.
He was getting out there, man.
I think you seen the one when he was dancing in the locker room with Arthur Smith. I'm talking about the other one.
He seemed like he pretty good coach. He like a lot of fun though. That's what it's all about. Having fun, man.
I just tired losing. If he the man, he better bring it. No choice.
We're not losing. We just got to win that big one, and that's what We got mixed emotion, mixed feelings. We wins every year, but we can't win that Super Bowl. We just haven't. So, hey, I'm like you, Ron. Now it's time for that big one, man. It's time for it.
Time for the big one.
It's time, man. But I ain't got no problem with us winning these games, though. As long as you're in the playoffs, you got a shot at the goal.
Yeah.
See, Kevin, you made a good point right there. But you also don't know what you're talking about because
I didn't see what he's saying.
I would happen to trade New England a first round and second round for their third overall pick, so I can take Jalen Daniels from LSU. And I can't see at the bottom part though.
Well, guys, this is their new coach of their.
He said, "I admit it. I think he can be top 12."
This their new
coaching. That's what he said. He can be top 12.
This their new coach that they're really excited about, guys. Check him out.
Dad, I'm a cowboy.
Well, I hope you don't coach like you did.
Let's get that. I'm gonna let that play for just a few seconds.
It looked like he was dancing.
So I'm
Over song, let me see that Tootsie Roll. The way he's moving, it sounds like it's going to that. Patrick, don't it look like he's dancing to that? It does. The butterfly, it's song, let me see that Tootsie Roll. Tootsie Roll, let's see that Tootsie Roll. That Tootsie Roll, let's look like it's dancing to.
Guys, right now, these are not my boys.
Honestly.
Hey, that's their coach though. That's y'all's coach now, right?
I'm looking forward to see how you gonna coach, man. How you gonna come out? Cause he's been around a lot of royalty, man. But I told y'all the other night, man, y'all may have something, man, cause he's young and he's fresh.
A few comments. Kevin Kraft said, "I will happily trade New England a future first and second rounder for their third overall pick, so I can take Jaden Daniels from LSU."
We already read that. We don't know.
Okay.
All that good stuff.
Yeah, I'll admit, I think he can do a top 12 with good coaching. And then, anyway, that's just, so I don't know what y'all thought about that, dance that he was doing.
He was getting down.
He doesn't need to do that no more.
No more.
Well,
And then you gotta let us finish, buddy. You gotta let us finish the podcast.
But he is the head coach now, right?
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to see what he got, man.
You give him some more.
The few times I seen him, he was here around royalty, man. He was winning. You know, he was team was winning.
What really had me pop?
Kevin, that's what it looked like he was dancing to.
With the Steelers head coach came out and said what he said.
What he said?
He's the best head coach that he's been around.
Yeah, you talking about Steelers head coach.
Right.
You can't blame him for saying that. Tomlin, man, he's one of the winning coaches. Him and Belichick, that's one of the winning coaches out there. That's why I told this guy again, he gave up on his team at the beginning of the year. He gave up on him.
Yeah.
I said, man, he won't get rid of Tomlin.
Look, I tried to tell him, Fox, I would give him $2.50 for his head coach.
He played so bad, yet they still got to the playoffs. Ain't that something?
Right. First of all, I never gave up on my team. Not once have I said on this podcast to say, let me before you keep cutting me off, both of y'all.
I know you didn't get mad.
I'm not getting mad. No, it's just
you gave up on him.
when you say something about the Cowboys.
Yeah, you did. You said a lot. You did.
All right. Look, before we say something, when I say something about the Cowboys,
you said a lot.
A chance for both.
You said a lot.
Let me finish what I'm saying. No, I'm not mad. Let me finish what I'm saying.
Week 4, you was throwing in the towel.
Now, tell me how I was throwing in the towel.
You gave up.
No. You said that already. Don't say, if I ask you a question, say, how was I going up?
No, you gave up what to say. That ain't right.
Hold on for a second. Hold on. It's a circular argument.
Hey, man, now.
And basically what that means is you don't have anything to substantiate what you're saying, so you just repeat the statement.
I got it on film.
So this is my example.
I got it on record.
So if I ask you,
I got it on record.
if you say That's a tree. And I say, okay, what makes it a tree? And then you say, well, it's a tree. Let me finish. Good grief. Can you stop for a second? No. I don't think you can. Stop. You can stop for a second. Stop.
He can't, bro.
My goodness.
Okay, go ahead.
Ron, this is what we deal with all the time.
I'm just playing with you, man.
So stop for a second. It's like me saying, Ron, you say, oh, you know what, that's a tree. And I say, okay, Ron, if that's a tree, well, how is it a tree? You say, it's a tree because it's a tree. That's not explaining nothing. You're just making the statement over again. So if I ask him, how did I give up on my team? Oh, you gave up on your team because you gave up on your team. No, I say because it's recorded. Put it in the words and substantiate in other words and not that same statement on how I gave up on my team.
Because we got it on recording.
You first and then you.
We got it on recording.
Oh, I'll tell you.
No. Go ahead. Let Pops go first.
First thing you did, hey, this is what he done. He said, that man no good, he need to go. He said, I'm the, for a week or two.
The coach of the team.
Wait a minute. He forgave, he came on the team. I had to call him one night and say, Patrick, y'all win it.
Yeah,
I didn't say we go. You said
the same statement over again. Tell me how I gave up.
You was going to cut me out. You going to cut me out, I won't say nothing.
So just tell him why he throwing the towels with
How? He said because they wasn't going to win no more game with Tommy. That's what you said.
I didn't say that.
Yeah.
I didn't say it. Yeah. I knew you were going to say something. Yes. That never came out of my mouth.
Look, but
What I said was, we're not going to win those Super Bowls with Tomlin. I did say that.
You said
we're not. And another thing that I said is, we've got one playoff win.
You yelling?
I know, but we've got one. I know, but we've got one playoff win. Hold on for a second. We've got one playoff win. We've got one playoff win. Two playoff wins or three playoff wins in 13 years. 3 playoff wins in 13 years. Right? And so what I said was, I just started. And what I said was, we're not going to win any Super Bowls, and we're not going to be competitive for a Super Bowl with Mike Tomlin. Let it play.
What the hell?
But we're not going to win any Super Bowls with Mike Tomlin, because Mike Tomlin right now is not a good coach. And what I meant by that is he makes the dumbest challenges. He doesn't make in-game adjustments. If you go and have the New England Patriots in a championship game,
Calvin to the left, to the right,
two or three times, right? 2 or 3 times, you can't make a judge. You know that you're going to play the Patriots. You know what they like to do. And then, on top of that, you do stupid things like putting a linebacker on Julian Edelman or Paul Hogan. Like, it's just stupid. It's just stupid, idiotic stuff you do as a coach during game that you know you shouldn't do. And when it doesn't work, hold on. You come back either later that season or the same thing the next year and do the same thing. Who puts a linebacker on Julian Edelman or Paul Hogan? And you do this year after year. That's not good coaching.
Maybe he thought that linebacker was
man, on Julian Edelman. Man, come on. Anyway.
Can I ask you something?
No, hold on for a second. But never once did I say,
I want to ask you something about
give it up on your team and saying, you know what? Give it up on your team and saying, you know what? I'm not going to be a Pittsburgh Steelers fan anymore. I'm going to find another team.
You should say that. Or the season, I'm saying.
No, what I'm saying.
You threw the talent.
No, I never threw the talent on the season.
Yeah, you did.
What I'm saying is, until Mike Tomlin makes changes, we're not going to win a Super Bowl.
He mad, y'all.
You even saying you wasn't watching no games until they get rid of him. You say, we ain't going to win anyway. We don't even watching. You said that, bro.
I called you up a few times. And then
the other thing, no, you didn't, Pops. No, that never happened. No, that never happened. That never happened. So
then we do that. You was at the gym. You was like, "Oh, I ain't even watching because I didn't think he was gonna win."
That's what you said.
Yes. That's not throwing in the towel on your team.
In the towel.
That
means you done gave up on.
That's not throwing in the towel on your team. That's being is saying, I know we're not gonna win that game.
Don't make me pull the videos up, man.
Pull them up.
I don't want to do it.
Pull them up.
I'm gonna go through and find them.
No, what I'm saying is,
because when you
what I'm saying is,
I'll go find them, then I'll send it to you.
What I'm saying is,
we're gonna bring it to the podcast. Let them see it.
What I'm saying is, I never gave up, quote unquote, on my team. But I know if we're gonna lose the game if we've been very poorly coached and not prepared.
Say, come on and dip, baby.
And sure enough, the Cardinals, the Patriots, the Colts, we should not have lost any of those games. And our saving grace was Kenny Pickett getting hurt. Because Tomlin realized, okay, I got to kind of play Mason Rudolph now. And Mason Rudolph salvaged the season and got us into the playoffs. Period. End of story. If it was not for that,
Tomlin got you in the playoffs.
If it was not for that, no, Tomlin didn't get us into the playoffs.
Everybody
Mason Rudolph got us into the playoffs.
Everybody on that field does what the coach tells them.
Mason Rudolph got us into the playoffs. That's my point.
Yeah, but Tomlin got y'all there because.
And that's my point. And so again,
to make the.
And so again, and that's what I'm saying. And so here's the point again. Okay, you play a soft zone defense against these very elite, high-powered offenses. See, and he can't take it when somebody getting on him. See how he do, y'all? Is he gonna let me finish? You play a soft zone defense year after year after year against these elite, high-powered offenses, and they rip you to shreds every year. I'm not lying about this. You see this every year, and nothing changes.
You see what I mean?
And then you do stuff that you don't push the ball down the field.
The Cowboys all the time.
You hire a coach and Matt
the same way when you talk about each other's team.
You hire a coach.
I just alike, bro.
You hire a coach. You hire a coach in Matt Canada. And then you see that his offensive scheme is crap.
Steven, what you say, bro?
And then you see that his offensive scheme is crap. Then you keep the guy around for another year and a half, knowing that it ain't worth for nothing.
Tomlin is the
and what exposed it is that when Ben Roethlisberger finally retired, Ben Roethlisberger was the only thing that was making that offense, Matt Canada's offensive scheme work. After Ben Roethlisberger retired, then you saw how retarded and ridiculous that college offensive scheme that Matt Canada was running. They couldn't do anything. Couldn't push the ball down the field. And then you had Happy Feet in the background with Kenny Pickett. He'd have a good play, from time to time, but it wasn't consistently good. And last but not least, it's just adjustments during the game. You don't make adjustments during the game. You look at all the other coaches that do that. McVay, McDermott, Belichick, Reed. Those coaches make in-game adjustments, and their players are prepared and they're disciplined.
Can I ask you something?
That's all I'm saying. But as far as giving up on my team, never give up on my team. I'm always going to be a Steelers fan. But I'm also realistic enough to know that I know that when the writing's on the wall, they're going to be
what the hell?
Poorly coached and ill-prepared. Period. In the story. That's all. Now what are you going to ask me?
What the hell?
I'm listening to your question.
Simple, B.
Look at your face.
I'm waiting on your question, man. I'm waiting on your question, man.
You okay, man?
I'm waiting on your question.
All right, I was just going to say, so now that you've seen what occurred, how you feel about the Steelers now?
Yeah.
Not much different. You want to know why? Because Tomlin went on record and said
not much different. He's confirming our point.
Not much different in terms of. I'm talking about in terms of Tomlin.
Ron, okay. I guess what I want to ask is,
you talking about the team or Tomlin? Because I'm always gonna be a Steelers fan.
Okay. So how are you feeling about?
About what?
Okay. So how are you feeling about Tomlin now?
About the same. Because before the season even ended.
Okay, what do you want to happen?
So first of all,
I guess I want to ask him, what do you want to happen?
I want him to stop using all the Tomlinisms and all these sayings during this press conference and actually do something.
So you want to tell the man how to talk?
Do something on the field because you can have all these fancy sayings.
So how do you feel about what he said about going into the offseason? You seen that, right?
All I'm saying is this.
No, man.
The season is barely over. You had your best quarterback on the roster, Mason Rudolph, finally getting a fair shot to play by default because of injury, and then seeing what that man is capable of, and that he should have been the starting quarterback the whole time because he was the heir to Ben Roethlisberger. And then first of all, you never put him as a starting QB on the roster the whole time that he was starting, and then on top of that, a few days after the last game of the season in the playoffs, you're gonna come out and say, well, Kenny Pickett's gonna be the starting quarterback next week. After what we just witnessed and what transpired with Mason Rudolph, but he'll have competition. Mike Thomas been saying that same crap for the last 2 years, 3 years. Yeah, Kenny Pickett's going to be the starting quarterback, but he's going to have quote-unquote competition. What that means is, regardless of how good Mason Rudolph is and how he's been, regardless of how good Mason Rudolph is or how he's been, he's gonna play Kenny Pickett anyway. And the reason is because he don't want to make it look like he don't want to make himself or let it be exposed that he picked Kenny Pickett simply because he was a hometown guy from Pittsburgh and that it was a bad pick.
Okay, you still answer my
They
question.
spent their first pick on Kenny Pickett.
You still answer my question, Pap. I didn't want to ask you. I said, how do you feel about the comments that Mike Thomas said going into the next season? That's what I asked.
Which comments?
Basically, he said.
I thought that was a comment you were talking about.
No. Basically, he said, what did they ask him exactly? I seen it. Basically, I'm paraphrasing, but basically, that was asking him who's going to be the starting quarterback going into the next season.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and he said Kenny Pickett is going to be the guy, but it's going to be an open cup. They're going to bring a competition for him. It's going to be an open competition. How do you feel about that?
That's a bunch of bullshit.
So do you think
it's bull? He said the same thing the last 2 years.
Be careful. Hey, that thing's heavy. Be careful.
He knows good and well. It's 5 pounds. He knows good and well.
Okay.
That he's gonna play Kenny Pickett, and he's got to say the right things in the right way.
No, he's saying he's gonna bring somebody in. So maybe y'all might draft another quarterback.
I'm telling you right now. I know my coach.
Do y'all think
this is what's gonna happen?
Patrick, I'm asking a question. Do you think
he's out?
Do you think Kenny Pickett's the guy, or you think it's time?
No, Kenny Pickett is not the guy.
Okay.
Could he be the guy in 3 years from now?
And that's what he's saying. That's why he's saying he can bring in competition.
No, he's saying Kenny Pickett is the guy.
But he's bringing in competition. And that's the political correct thing to say.
I'm telling you that's why.
To go ahead and probably replace him. That's what so that's what you want, right?
That's not why. That's not why he's saying it.
That's why he's saying it.
You're asking me, but you're not letting me answer. You're asking me, then you give me the answer that you want me to say.
That's why he's saying it, though.
You're asking me, then you give me the answer that you want to say. Okay. That's not why he's saying it.
In my opinion, that's why I think he's saying it.
Well, maybe that's where you should word it. But here's the answer. He's saying it because it's politically correct in the sense that he wants to make it sound like he's doing all the right things and bringing in.
Because Mr. Rudolph is a free agent. I don't think he's going to.
He's wanting to make it sound like he's bringing in everybody and making it a fair competition. When really,
Daddy.
Are you hearing what I'm saying?
Let me finish what I'm saying.
I think Race Will's going to be there. He's going to be a free agent.
He's wanting to make it sound like he's going to bring people in and make it be a fair competition. When in reality, his mind is already made up on Kenny Pickett.
He said it doesn't feel good when you talk about your team.
No, his mind is already made up on Kenny Pickett. The only thing, the big difference between me and Pops is that I'm not delusional.
Yes, you are.
I'm a realistic fan.
Welcome your coach when they got to play.
Mike Tomlin fired. You're delusional.
No, I'm not. We need to move on.
You're just delusional in a different way.
We become
that man.
We become a
one of the most winningest coaches in history. Fired.
We're crazy. We become a mediocre team.
So you're saying you're mediocre?
Nobody fears the
Tomlin.
Nobody. Yes.
So once again, it comes back to if you fire him,
you know, last year we were.
Who are you going to get to replace him?
Hold on.
Who are you going to get to replace him if you fire him?
Hold on for a second.
No, I'm asking you. I'm going to get to replace him.
I'm finishing my statement. Do you know we were the same thing about that?
Who you going to get to replace him?
We were 30 seconds.
That's a lot of quarterbacks.
Hold on for a second. We were.
You can go young. You can go Ricky. You can go young.
We were talking about that game. He got rid of this year.
Well, you can't get rid of this year. You got to wait till
I know how you feel. I know how you feel now, Ron. We were 32nd against the run last year.
What? Look at that.
About waiting to talk.
Yo.
We were 32nd against the run last year. I see him. We were 32nd against the run last year. We were in the bottom eighth in pass defense last year. This year we did so, but nonetheless, statistically and in terms of on both sides of the ball, we are a mediocre team.
Let me ask you this.
In my opinion, better than average. Put it that way.
You're not mediocre, bro. That's crazy.
Let me ask
you. Had to switch quarterbacks first, so you're going to take a little growing pains to try to find your quarterback.
Kenny Pickett,
that's not mediocre.
Kenny Pickett, if he had not have got hurt, would have still been playing, and we would not have made the playoffs. Are you understanding what I'm saying?
We don't know that, though. We don't know that.
I'm telling you right now, we would not have made the playoffs.
I was trying to talk to you.
Yes. Hold that thought, or tell them to repeat what he said when I get back.
Yeah, Patrick is delusional also, just like Dad is delusional about Dallas winning the Super Bowl. It's the same thing. It's just a different type of delusional. Because I don't think you'll win with Dak there. Dak needs to change the scenery. That's what
I'm gonna ask y'all this. He said it might be his head coach, but how we know it might be the people that looking for the players while they were 32?
Huh?
Your brother said his head coach got to go, right?
Right.
Okay. Now, the people that look at the football player before they get drafted, how he know it's not him that bring in the wrong player?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to tell him. Mike Tomlin is not incompetent, and he's a great coach, and he wants to get rid of him, which is crazy. And my thing is, if you get rid of him, who are you bringing in? I asked him this a million times. He can't tell me one person, so it don't make no sense.
They be bringing in his twin.
And Mike Tomlin made a change at the end here. He seen what he had to do, and he did it. And they got to the playoffs. So that means that's coaching involved.
No, Mike Tyson
and he made adjustments. Like Pat say, he made adjustments. Mike
Tomlin was forced to make a change because Kenny Pickett was hurt.
I'm not finished.
I know, but Mike Tomlin was forced to make a change.
You just gonna cut me off like that?
Mike, I'm just saying, Mike, he was forced to make a change.
Okay, now back to what I was saying, Ryan. So he made the change and did what he had to do, and still got the team to the playoffs. Now, yeah, they got eliminated, but they got there. So he's still doing what he's supposed to do. Now, going in the offseason, he said he's going to bring some competition in for Kenny Pickett. And I think that's just a way of him saying, Kenny's not the guy. He's going to bring somebody in there, and hopefully it can take his job that's better. That's what I believe, because I think Mason Rudolph is a free agent, so he won't be there unless they choose to resign him.
They need a quarterback.
They could, or they could get somebody in the draft. It's going to be a lot of quarterbacks in the draft.
They're talking about that.
How well do you guys know your owners and your coaches?
We know you know your team.
No. I'm asking. It's an honest question. Because I'm getting to a point.
We feel like we know them, but we might not know shit.
But how well do you feel like you know them?
You don't know more than they do.
Yeah, we really don't. We count because right now we're still in the dark with Terry Fontenot, the general manager. We don't know what's going on.
How well do you know your owner?
We can always say our opinion, guys. We don't know more than
we don't know that much, bro.
Well, Pops, you speaking pretty big confidence about your owner all the time.
I'm telling you, we don't know much about Arthur Blank. Right away. So
but now that you're trying to prove your point against what I'm saying, now it's just opinion. But before you were so confident about Jerry Jones and
you're not deflecting this and that.
No, I'm not deflecting. I'm just saying. You're trying to
deflect, guys.
Because basically, Ryan, what they're doing is
we done talking about the Cowboys.
You say there. Hold on.
You and Pops both. Because basically, Ryan,
we talking about what you did, dude.
Because basically, Ryan, what they're doing is
he said what they're doing. I ain't said word.
Basically, what they're doing, they're telling me. Because I don't know the Falcons or the Cowboys in terms of like their personnel, their coaches, and their owners as much as they do.
I think you do.
And so when they give me an earful or when they're filling me in on stuff that's going on with their team,
I'm just going by what Mike Tomlin said. That's all I can go by.
I just gotta go by what they're telling me.
Ain't we going by what they said?
Here's what I'm saying. That's all. Track record and history goes a long way. And the track record for Mike Tomlin, he said the same thing.
Is that he's a winner? That's his track record.
He said the same thing.
That's his winning. He's
most winners coach in his history, ain't it? Something like that with one team.
Besides Bill Belichick.
Yeah. I'm talking about this particular topic. He said the same thing.
You said track record.
Go ahead. That's what you said.
He said the same thing.
Bobby Brown track record.
He said the same thing.
That's what he said.
He said the same thing for 2 or 3 years now with Kenny Pickett. Yeah, we're going to bring in competition, this and that, even though Kenny Pickett is going to be the starting quarterback. He's already made up his mind. I know my coach. And so that language. And here's the other thing is, and there's some things that just don't make no sense as a coach. From week to week, every team, this
man is winning.
There's never been a team.
He's in the playoffs. He talking about what he's doing make no sense. Are you listening to this?
There's never been a team.
This is the craziest thing I've heard.
There's never been a team.
The man ain't had a losing season yet. But yeah, he don't know what he doing.
Your coach is winning.
Wow.
He got a winning record. He's going to the playoffs.
That's kind of
and you gonna put him down?
There's never been a team that I know in the history of the game
So basically what you want is
that has had a quarterback.
Patrick wants Mason Rudolph to start. And if he ain't starting, everybody else
to be a starting quarterback.
That's basically what it is, right?
But then on their roster,
I mean, that's what you want, right?
to still have as a QB1.
You want Mason Rudolph to start?
Another quarterback that's on the roster that's hurt and can't play. And then you go on your press conferences
I don't know what's going on.
and all this stuff.
It's out of control now.
You're going on your press conferences and stuff and saying that we're going forward with Mason.
I don't know what's the point of this.
But then you go, but then on your roster, you still say QB1 is Kenny Pickett.
You gotta read from the blueprint.
Like the whole time. Going to the playoffs.
No, it's just disrespectful to ignore somebody when they're talking to you.
It's disrespectful to keep cutting somebody off.
Don't do that, man. Like, just don't do that.
And so all I'm saying is, and then you go into the playoffs of the divisional round. We're going to keep riding a hot hand. Mason Rudolph's going to be the starting quarterback. But yet you still got Kenny Pickett as QB1 on the roster.
Why you keep beating yourself?
So that stuff don't make no sense as a head coach. And on top of that, if you play in a team like Buffalo and Josh Allen is a mobile quarterback and he's running all over you, change your defense up. Put a spy on the quarterback. A cover one spy. But no, you're going to keep playing the soft zone defense. You still have your linebackers covering all these receivers, and you're leaving these gaping holes in the middle of the defense for Josh Allen to run through or to pass through. That's bad coaching. To have the personnel to be as good as they are on your team, because we've got some of the best position players in the league. But the coaching, the adjustments, the in-game adjustments, change it up. Put a spy on Josh Allen. That's all I'm saying.
That's the same thing that happened to the Green Bay Packers and Dallas Cowboys. The coaching was the reason why we was losing. That's why I keep telling you.
Now, what I was saying was Tomlin did everything he possibly do with this team to do what he was supposed to do, and he did it, which was win. Got them in the playoffs. Now, once when they got in the playoffs, what happened? They just got matched up to a better team or whatever. That happened. But at least he did his job and got them there. They just didn't succeed. It happens. But Mike Tomlin is the guy for that team. You're not telling me that Mike Tomlin is not the coach for that team.
He's the guy for any team.
I am telling you that. I am telling you that. I am.
I wish we had.
I don't accept it.
No, you don't have to accept it.
I don't accept it.
Don't y'all wish I had Mike Tomlin? Don't y'all wish I had Mike Tomlin for y'all coach?
Here's the beauty of it.
That's why I wish they got rid of him. I'm like, shit, I want to have
I wish Cowboy had him.
Here's the beauty of it all. We'll see how we end up next year, just like we saw when we ended up the last couple of years.
Probably even better next year.
The last couple of years, we had to depend on.
And this is what I mean by giving up on this team. The last couple
of years.
So what's gonna happen when they actually have a losing season?
The last couple of years, we've had to depend on other teams winning, losing, doing whatever. Who would have thought the Jacksonville Jaguars would have lost the way they did?
And this is my thing, Pep. You get rid of Tomlin.
Let me finish what I was
saying. You've been talking the whole time, bro.
I know, but
I have to jump in because you're not gonna stop.
Let me finish what I'm saying. But the other thing
you're not gonna finish. I have to jump in at this point. I've been sitting here quiet, patiently, but bro, you've been going on for the last 15 minutes, bro.
Let me finish what I'm saying, then you can talk.
Well, wrap it up.
So, who would have thought the Jacksonville Jaguars would have lost the last game that they played the way that they did? That wasn't supposed to happen. So, it was a little bit of fortune, luck, whatever you want to call it, that helped us get into the playoffs also. But when we did control our own destiny, we were ill-prepared and poorly coached against teams.
This man sounds foolish.
That were lesser than us and that we should have beat.
A coach with a winning record that got his team to the playoffs like he a bum or something.
Dude, I'm not saying the guy's a bum, but I'm saying
you want to fire him.
Winning records.
You want to fire him.
Winning record.
No, listen to what I'm saying. You ain't saying, oh, we just need to make some adjustments and I'll be good with him. You're saying he needs to go.
He needs to go. I think he'll go to another team and be stellar.
That's crazy.
He'll be stellar.
But my thing is, like I've been saying, you get rid of him, who do you want to replace him?
You can hold interviews.
Give me somebody.
Hold interviews. I don't have to give you somebody. But I'm telling you right now, I don't have to give you a name.
That's gonna be better than Tomlin.
What I'm saying is I don't have to give you a name.
Give me one name.
But what I'm saying is this.
Just one.
I don't have to give you a name.
Because he don't know no.
But my thing is this.
How you gonna get rid of something that's already great?
My thing is this.
And backstep and go to something that ain't.
I don't have to give you a particular name. What I can say is.
Let's get to the picks.
You go out. You see the market.
All the listeners are gone. Let's get to the picks and end this.
It's fine.
Yeah, let's get to the picks. All right. We got the Ravens versus Kansas City coming up tomorrow. Patrick, who you got? You see, everybody left because that tangent. You see that? Sometimes you gotta know, read the room, and move on.
You ain't gonna blame everybody, leave it on me.
Bro,
It's
up to 8 to 9 people.
No, we were all talking.
Okay, let's get to
Nah, that was
that don't mean no.
Go back to the picks.
No, bro.
So Ravens versus Kansas City, who you got?
Ain't no way. I'm gonna try to blame people. Leave it on me.
Bro.
No, a lot of people
Patrick,
saying.
you was going for
A lot of people. The people in the comments were saying, "I'm going to watch WWE. I gotta go take care of this."
That was 2 people.
Last comment before I gotta go.
We had like
so on and so
9
forth.
folks on here, bro.
Okay, but it ain't my fault.
Okay.
You contributed to the conversation.
Ravens versus Kansas City.
Pops contributed to the conversation.
Ravens versus Kansas City. Who you got, Pap?
You contributed to the conversation.
Ravens versus Kansas City.
You contributed to the conversation.
Ravens.
You contributed to the. We can do this all night.
Be professional. Come on now.
This
Stop.
dude, man.
But I'm just saying,
Ravens versus Kansas City.
you contributed to the conversation. We can do this all night. You contributed to the conversation just as much as I did to the crowd.
Ravens versus Kansas City. Who do you got? I'm not gonna do that.
I'm going with. I want to say Kansas City, but
Okay, who you got?
God, that's hard, man. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna go with Kansas City. I know Mars is a bad boy, but
Okay, I got the Ravens in this. I think the Ravens gonna be too much.
it might be.
Kansas City's supposed to go home last week. Bills blew that.
You know what? Let's take my
I'm going
mind.
Ravens.
I take my mind. Ravens. I got. Yeah, I'm going with Ravens.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure now.
All right, Pat, who you got?
I think Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Andy Reid's going to outcoach Harbaugh. The Ravens on paper are supposed to win, but these big games, these championship games, it's hard to outcoach that guy.
All right, San Francisco versus Detroit. Who you got, Pat?
I think Detroit's going to surprise them. I think it's a trap game.
Yeah, I definitely got Detroit. That's been my 2 Super Bowl picks from the start of the playoffs, and that's Ravens at Detroit, or Ravens in Detroit, and Ravens win it all. So I'm going Detroit in that. Who you got?
San Francisco going to truly be too much for them.
Okay.
Detroit did good this year, but guys, they playing in the league. They're not ready for it. They're done good, but that darn San Francisco, when it comes to the playoff, they play. And all of them, that's if all of them healthy.
Just because they got beat.
Wait a minute, now this my time. Come on now. And all of them, it ain't got nothing to do with us. We was already lost, bro. Let that go. The bottom line is San Francisco be too much.
Let it go.
Oh man, that don't make sense, Patrick. I just say San Francisco leave them alone, okay?
Yeah, man.
They got nothing to do with us.
Well, that concludes the picks. Y'all got anything to say for winners?
No.
Patrick? Yeah. All right, well, let's end it.
If all those guys is healthy, they're gonna be too much for Detroit. But Detroit, I see how they played us.
All right, well, let's end it.
All right, guys. Thank y'all for tuning in. And without y'all, we don't have a podcast.
Thank y'all for coming out. God bless you. Good night.
God bless. Good night. Steelers for life. Despite what these...
Keep that same energy all season, next season.
Despite what these guys are saying.
No, I want you to keep that same energy, though.
It's always going to be Steelers for life.
Yeah, all right.
But if we're playing poorly and we're not good, I'm going to say it.
Not to the point where you want your coach fired.
Yeah, but it's time to move on.
It'd be different if you wasn't winning like we was. That's different.
It's time.
You're actually winning.
It's time to move on.
You know what I'm saying? You're actually winning in the playoffs. We did what we supposed to do. We got rid of the bad element.
It's my...
All right, guys. Till next time.
Peace.
Peace out.
Let's see here real quick.
I'm gonna come on with the box. Hey, Daddy.
Hold on, bud.
Look, Dad.
Hold on, brother. Let him